welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys had a wonderful break. Oh, welcome to the chat, Jaeger. Give me the bat hat. Here, let me smile so it flaps. All right. The next video is called 30 Scariest Ghost Videos of the Year. So this is from a new channel. I don't...
Escaping the city's hustle and...
What's the channel name? I want to shout them out first. So this is from Mind Junkie. That's the channel. This is a brand new channel. I haven't watched their stuff before, but it seems like they're pretty good, pretty legit.
Many seek tranquility in the countryside, but there's an unsettling downside to such serene seclusion.
I love the change in dialect from the last one.
Away. In October 2006,
sounds
a YouTube
Australian
user by the name Paul Sparrow found himself lured into the eerie woods adjacent to his home. Armed only with a borrowed night shot camera, he hoped to capture footage of a rumored apparition. What he ended up recording is truly strange.
Video up just a little bit. Welcome back, yay! Welcome back, everyone. Man, this video quality is really bad. This must be an old video. Oh my goodness. Oh, I saw a person walking around.
Where's it gone? There was something there. Sure I saw something. Where is it? It was around here somewhere.
The weirdest thing is there was no noise of them walking.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
So there was like no footsteps.
Caught on camera, a mysterious ghostly apparition moves right in front of the camera. Paul sees it, but when he searches the area, he finds absolutely nobody. Despite being uploaded over 16 years ago, Paul's eerie capture continues to send shivers down the spines of viewers.
16
the
years
majority
ago,
are convinced that
would
he
explain why
managed
the
to
camera
film
quality
the real
is so
deal,
bad.
a real ghost caught on camera. Even Paul himself says that this is, quote, a spooky woodland ghost. But what's your verdict? A real ghost sighting? Or just a trick of the light? I'm eager to hear your thoughts in the comments below.
The Watchers in the Darkness.
This next video might seem familiar to some as it has circulated in the past. However, it hasn't made an appearance on the scene recently. The video was recorded by the ghost hunting channel Ogden Paranormal when they visited the infamously haunted Asylum 49. This former
heard of them before.
now a hub for the paranormal, is tucked away in Tuele, Utah, and holds a history as chilling as the encounters reported within its walls. Asylum 49's transformation from hospital to nursing home and now to a haunted attraction.
Oh my god, that's the name of that place? Asylum 49?
For paranormal enthusiasts. The place is well known for its chilling spectral activity, from ghostly whispers echoing through its hallways to shadowy apparitions fleeting through one sight, and even the unsettling sensation of invisible hands making contact. Ogden Paranormal went freaky. Cameras rolling, and what they caught on tape sent shivers down
Seeing
their
like
spines.
Severed hands grabbing people.
There's a figure in there. I know, I see it. It's Pepper.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I know, I told that lady that.
Fucking hell.
Did you see it?
The wax figure?
As the paranormal investigators enter a room with an incredibly creepy statue standing there. If you look to the left, a dark figure can be seen peeking out from the darkness. But when the IR light from the team's night vision camera hits it, it vanishes like it was never there. Ogden Paranormal's viewers were amazed.
See, I was gonna say that looks like a shadow, but if it went away,
is very compelling. Ogden Paranormal says that this is, quote, a shadow figure, and YouTube viewers agree. But do you? Let me know. The video you're about to see was recorded by a man named Steve Ballard while he was investigating the former artillery fort, Grain Fort. Grain Fort was constructed in the 1860s to defend the confluence of the River Thames and the River Medway during a period of
A lot of those
tension
buildings
between
are like
England and
300-400 years
France.
old.
The tunnels are said to be incredibly haunted, and the cries of children and wailing women have been heard echoing out of the tunnels late at night, presumably mourning the loss of their fallen military loved ones. Steve and his group decide to investigate the tunnels alone, or so they thought.
I would never go down there alone. You never know how long the tunnels are gonna be.
This is being played about half speed. Now watch. Now.
Oh damn! They caught
As Steve
something.
just said, did you see it? As the light hits the end of the tunnel, a dark figure appears out of nowhere and bizarrely walks straight through a solid wall.
Yeah.
And just moments later, when the light
That
hits
is
the same
crazy.
spot, there's nothing
There's
there.
no like entryway
YouTube
over
viewers
there.
were
Just
amazed by this
walks through the
capture,
wall.
with many saying that this is one of the best shadow figures ever caught on camera. But what do you think? Is this really a shadow figure caught on camera, or just a trick of the light? You tell me. This video was recorded and uploaded to YouTube over 12 years ago by Baku DD. Apparently, sightings of shadow
That is a
figures
long
had
time
been
ago.
seen frequently around his family's
12
house,
years ago?
but the family, not wanting to believe in the paranormal, would just ignore them. One day though, while one of the daughters were playing with her phone, she accidentally caught someone or something on camera.
これ地下の家を風呂みたいな。トイレ。
Oh no! I wonder if she saw that in person too.
地下の部屋。
Captured on camera, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen standing motionless at the end of the hallway.
She looks
The
like she's
figure,
wearing a dress.
possibly a woman in a black dress, is only
Yeah,
there for a split
that's
second,
creepy.
enough time for the daughter to see it. But when the camera pans back, the shadowy figure is no longer there.
Hell no.
YouTube viewers were left creeped
No,
out by
no,
this
no.
video uploaded by Baku DD 12 years ago, with many believing it to be a real shadow figure caught on camera. But what do you
Fuck.
think? Did the daughter and this family really capture a paranormal entity on camera? You tell me.
The fact that it disappeared so quickly too.
Castles are a hotspot for paranormal activity. There's almost no better place to go if you want to encounter something otherworldly. Whether it's simply because of their age, or if it's the building's role in bloody battles, or even strange things that their eccentric owners did
I wonder if
inside,
there's
there are
ever a
often all
single
sorts of
castle
things
that's not
haunting
haunted,
their halls.
because they
Now,
all seem
I
to
don't know
have
the
like some
history
kind
of
of
this
a weird
particular
story
castle
to
in this
them.
clip, but the uploader claims to have caught a quote, monk
Something about
ghost
castles
on
and ghosts.
camera walking in a forest next to the castle.
Transparent hooded figure? Oh.
Captured on camera, a dark, transparent, hooded figure can be seen standing
That is-
motionless in the forest.
The fact
Judging
they
from
yelled
the
it out
audio,
first
it
and then
sounds
you
like the
saw it on
children
camera?
notice it first before they tell their mum to swing the camera round, which is when this transparent hooded figure can be seen. This creepy clip, which was uploaded 12 years ago, has left viewers believing it to be real. But what do you think? Is this the ghost of a monk who once lived in a monastery inside the stone walls of this castle? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. In this next clip, taken somewhere in Mexico, a family came together for a sacred religious ceremony, expecting it to be a moment of faith and unity. Little did they know, the walls of their home concealed an unexpected presence, one that would soon make a fleeting but unforgettable appearance.
Oh, I've seen this video. This one's really creepy though.
Did you see it? As the
So
family
fast,
gather round
though.
singing songs, in the blink of an eye, a mysterious
fast.
dark shadow quickly darts through the house, seemingly undetected by those present, even the one behind
That
the
is a
camera.
small
But
figure.
what was it? Many who've seen this footage suggest the ceremony might have inadvertently stirred up a dark entity. But what do you think? Could it have been a trick of the light? Or perhaps something
It's
more
like half the
sinister?
size of the
Share your
door.
thoughts below in the comments.
It's not an animal.
This next entry was posted to the subreddit Paranormal Reddit by user Hedonist Libertarian. Apparently, Hedonist Libertarian's brother found an old family photo album to show his girlfriend. As they were looking through the photo album, they stumbled across this old photo of him, his brother, and their father. At first, the photo looks normal. However, upon further inspection, something more sinister could be seen.
Behind the bed, maybe?
In the background of the otherwise
Oh,
normal family
damn.
photo, a dark figure with glowing eyes can be seen standing in the background. Hedonist Libertarian uploaded this to Reddit to get an explanation on just who this dark figure could be, and many users suggested that it's either a ghost, demon, or quote, shadow person. But who do you think this mysterious dark figure lurking in the background of this family photo is? Use the comments to share
I don't
your
know.
thoughts.
This kind of makes me want to like look at my old photos, see if there's anything creeping in the corners.
This next ghost video comes from the popular Japanese ghost channel Clip Store.
Oh, I
Echana
love
and the
that
Clip
channel.
Store
They
team
find some
visit
pretty
a
cool
haunted
stuff.
hotel rumored to have what was known as
We've
the
seen-
cursed
we've seen
room.
some of their
On their
videos
first
before.
investigation, the team checked out a room on the second floor, which they were informed was the cursed room. However, after they posted that video online, several of their followers got in touch to tell them that they had been given false information, and that in fact the real cursed room is actually on the top floor of the abandoned hotel. So,
I guess that
armed with
makes
all
sense,
the
right? The
information
top
he
floor.
needs, Gachan decides to go back to the hotel to investigate the cursed room, this time alone.
The fact that he goes back in by himself, it's a lot of a lot of integrity.
ですけど、ここがね、以前は多分この目の前に倒れてるこの扉のようなもので塞がっていたんですね。で、部屋があることが分からなかった。まあ現在はね、だいぶ荒れているので、まあこのありさまといったような感じです。
That's so cool how they have like the little video of his like face in the corner, so you get to see everything.
言われている部屋ですね。
That what is that, an effigy? It's like a little doll hanging from the rope.
ロープが切れてますね。
Oh, it's a broken rope. It's weird because it's hanging so low.
ここだけ洋室なんですよね。1996年。でも2020年にここに誰かがいたのは確
Well,
か
that's not bad. That's pretty recent.
誰かいる。
Someone's here now. Oh wow.
え、誰ですか？誰かいます？誰かいますか？いたら返事してもらってもいいですか？風？
I wonder if he's gonna walk through. It looks like he did. Just a random dress.
何これ？ すみません。え
That's so unsettling the way it's like hanging there. Oh my god.
いらっしゃいますよね。
Oh jeez, I could never. It's so dark in there. I wonder if he's gonna put his camera lights on.
いや、位置的にあれだ。あった。どうして？屋上でビアガーデンとかあったのかな。だから配膳のエレベーターが屋上にもあるんかな。雨漏りはしてないな。
Was there something there just a minute ago? I thought I saw something.
Inside the crumbling hotel, there initially doesn't seem to be much evidence of anything paranormal, but Gachan feels something isn't quite right. Then, while searching all the guest rooms, a door suddenly slams closed.
Oh shit, I didn't
him.
see
Gachan
that.
can't find what
I
did
only
it,
heard the
but
banging sound
he
from that.
bravely presses on, keen to investigate the cursed room. He eventually finds himself on the roof, where he decides to check out a small room. Inside, at the back of the room, he finds an elevator shaft leading down. He looks down it, but doesn't see anything. However, did you see it? As Gachan turns to leave, horrifyingly, a pair of legs can be seen dangling down the elevator shaft right behind Gachan,
wow.
which weren't there seconds before. Clipstore's viewers were left terrified by this creepy moment with the legs dangling down the elevator shaft during Gachan's investigation at this abandoned haunted hotel, with many saying that this is reminiscent of Ju-on, also known as the Grudge, and that is likely the cause of all the strange activity at this hotel. But what do you think? Did Gachan capture something paranormal on camera at this abandoned haunted hotel? You tell me.
22 behind you. I like that, it rhymes.
This next creepy video comes from the Japanese ghost hunting channel Black Story. Kuro, the ghost hunter behind the channel, received a call from a friend who had a very scary story to tell him. His friend told him that he'd been driving down a dark tunnel alone when he heard what sounded kind of like stones hitting his car. He thought the stones might have been kicked up by his wheels, but it was so loud and strange that he decided to get out of the car to check. As he was looking around, he noticed a creepy figure in his rearview mirror. The figure was running down the tunnel towards him. Terrified,
yeah, that's why you
leapt
never
back
get out of
into
your
his
car
and raced out of the tunnel.
When you see something in the road, I never,
by his friend's
never suggest getting out.
Decided to venture out in the dead of night to conduct a paranormal investigation deep in the tunnel. For the first part of the video, nothing much really happens. However, when Kuro is about to leave, things
like a
get a
water
little
leak.
bit creepy.
写真撮影は終了です。
なんか女性の声聞こえるんやけど。めっちゃ喋る声
You
聞
can
こえる。
hear a woman's
誰もい
voice
ませんか？
and walking in the shadows.
Kuro mentions he can hear a woman's voice and the sounds of footsteps walking in the shadows directly behind him, but no one can be seen. Or at least, from this camera, they couldn't. The next clip you're about to see is footage taken exactly at the same time, but from Kuro's handheld camera.
誰もいませんか？
I can't tell if he's wearing contacts. Oh, I was looking at the other shoulder.
Did you see her?
Damn.
As Kuro tilts the camera, the face of someone or something can be seen for a split
That's
second,
creepy.
standing
Oh.
in the darkness right behind him. But on the static camera, no one can be seen.
Of course.
And if you look at the timing of both cameras, everything happens at exactly the same time. So I highly doubt that this is a pre-recorded video being played. YouTube viewers were left horrified by this scary figure lurking in the darkness behind
don't
Kuro,
see
with
anything
many
behind
believing
him in
it to
the
be the
other
same ghost
shot.
that his friend encountered on his
So
journey
it's really
through
hard
the
to fake
tunnel.
that.
What do you think? Did Japanese
Crazy.
ghost hunter Kuro capture a ghost on camera inside this tunnel? You tell me.
Number 21, the hidden presence.
This next scary video comes from the Japanese ghost hunting channel Takuchi Camera. Takuchi ventures out to explore an abandoned and supposedly haunted house miles out in the middle of nowhere. There's no information about what happened to the family who lived there, but the house is definitely abandoned. Even stranger is that there were no stairs leading up to the attic, so Takuchi brings in a ladder to investigate what's up there. This chilling footage
The
is what
editing
he
is so
found.
funny. Man, that's gotta be so dusty.
なんかめっちゃ足音聞こえんねんけど。大丈夫？オッケー。ちょっと一回カメラをこう。
There's like somebody up there. He's gonna fall off that ladder. He's gonna fall off that ladder. I can just see it now.
Yes. Okay. すごい怒りっぽい。
I can't believe he actually got up there.
うわ。
Captured on Takuchi's handheld camera, horrifyingly, two legs of someone can be seen standing on the attic floor right in front of Takuchi. But weirdly, when he takes a look inside himself, he doesn't see anyone. He decides to climb up into the attic, and then this happens.
この屋根裏部屋にね、
I wonder if he's gonna see
その
anybody.
なんて言うんですか。
Oh, the lights went out?
は？
Oh, I'd be
ちょっと
terrified.
待って。は？ちょっと待って。
Your only flashlight stops working?
これ始まってる？
Like, what do you do at that point? You're just left in darkness. You can't see or get out.
ライト消えてる。なんで？
Oh man, that's the real terror.
ライト
Is the light going out?
あ、ついた。何やったん今の？どういうこと？また消えた。は？
It's that again?
マジ？ちょ、待って。ちょっと待って。ちょっとオンにもう一回試してみようか。 マジ？ちょっともう一回オンにしてみます。全然あかんわ。ちょっと帰ろう。
As Takuchi is in the attic, the light on his torch suddenly goes out, only to flash back on a moment later. It's then that he captures something truly unsettling. A pair of feet seemingly wandering aimlessly around the attic, just a few steps ahead of him. Oblivious to the strange, creepy presence sharing the attic with him,
I don't know. I
Takuchi
can't.
quickly
I
leaves
feel
the
like it would
abandoned
be a
house.
person, but it's hard to
After
tell.
reviewing the footage, did he realize the potential paranormal encounter he had in the attic of this abandoned house. Viewers were quick to suggest that Takuchi captured the real deal, a ghost on camera, and even Takuchi himself describes this eerie sight as the feet of a ghost. But what's your take on this? Did Takuchi capture the wanderings of a ghostly presence?
It's weird how they don't
Drop a
have
comment
like
below
any
with
video
your
footage of him
thoughts.
getting out of the attic. It's just so weird.
This following clip is rather bizarre. Uploaded to the X, formerly Twitter,
Oh, that's
account,
creepy.
Conspiration ESP, a giant moth with what looks like the face of Balak from the film The
Yo.
Nun can be seen on its back.
That is
It
terrifying.
could just be an unusual pattern, but horrifyingly, the nun's mouth seems to open further the longer you watch.
What?
So, what is
The
this?
fuck?
Is it an optical illusion or something more sinister manifesting before our eyes? Use the comments to share your thoughts.
I could. Yeah. Dun dun dun.
This next creepy video comes from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz. Gaz, along with his faithful companion Fendi, sets out on a camping
look at
trip
the
in the
little
woodlands of West Yorkshire. This particular camping site isn't unfamiliar terrain for Gaz. He's pitched his tent here on multiple solo camping trips before. The outing was initially envisioned as a serene bonding time for Gaz and Fendi, a break away from the everyday
dog looks so
hustle.
happy.
However, as the veil of night
He's like, "I'm going
descended, their
camping."
tranquil retreat swiftly transformed into an experience of chilling
They're all just hanging out on the
unease.
hammock. It sounds like it's raining.
What the?
Tree branch snaps. So we know that he's alone with his dog?
What the f is that?
Gaz and Fendi are awoken by creepy noises outside their tent. The sounds of branches breaking, followed by footsteps, understandably creeps Gaz out, but it soon became much more terrifying.
Put my boots on.
Alright, time to go out and investigate. Was that growling? Oh my god.
Talk.
You hear the dog growling as well? That's funny. Thing sounds like a demon.
Now the sounds of something growling or snarling can be heard coming from the darkness outside Gaz's tent. Gaz stays put, trying to figure out if his mind or a person is playing tricks on him. The sounds get closer, and Gaz decides to cut the lights.
I guess that's a smart idea, just in case something is out there. I don't know, for all we know, it could be a tiger. It's probably a fucking tiger, can you imagine?
What the?
I wonder if this guy ever went camping by himself after this again. He's just like, nah, never going back out there again. Now it kind of sounds like a wolf. It's hard to make out what kind of animal it could be. I have no clue. And it doesn't sound like it's getting further away.
The creepy sounds from something continue to creep Gaz out, but just what is making them? Well, Gaz bravely steps out of his tent into the darkness to find out.
Doesn't see anything. See, it does kind of look like it was raining. What was that? Oh, smoke.
Right, someone fucking with me. Got a big dog here.
He's got a big dog.
And a nice knife with your name on it.
He's got a big dog. Your dog's like a chihuahua.
What the f?
Gaz searches the area around his camp, but he doesn't see anyone. He decides to try scaring them away, but no one responds. Instead, he hears something that sounds like someone chopping wood in the dark. Gaz makes his way back to his tent, where he takes a moment to figure out just what is out there in the darkness. After some time, he manages to fall asleep. However, a short while later, he's awoken again.
By the same noise. Yo, hard luck. Thank you for the raid. Hyperblock, nice to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Hope your stream went well. We're just having a relaxing ghost watch party right now. This guy's like losing his mind in the woods with this little chihuahua dog. Cut for time. They could have cut like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, this guy's been like paranoid. Scratching on the tent. I think this guy's getting pranked. I don't think there's anything out there. He looks kind of pissed. Why doesn't he just get his knife and then walk outside and go fight it? He's awoken by the sounds of someone just a few feet.
Gaz is awoken by the sounds of someone or something just a few feet away going through his stuff. Then, what sounds like scratching on the side of his tent can be heard. Gaz yells at it, and it runs away, but the footsteps sound eerily similar to a human's. Grizzly Gaz's viewers were on the edge of their seats while watching this creepy video he uploaded back in July 2022. Some viewers suggest that it may have been a feral hog. However, others argue that whatever it was sounded like it ran away on 2 legs, not 4. And Gaz himself says that there are no wild pigs in Bradford, West Yorkshire, and that he thinks someone was trying to mess with him just to try and scare him. So what do you think was lurking outside Gaz's tent
pranked.
that night?
I don't think there was anything
animal,
there.
a person, or something more sinister?
That guy looks like a
Let me
big
know
goof.
down below.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing out there. He probably just got lost in the
vast
woods.
networks of highways that crisscross our nation, truck drivers often witness the extraordinary, but seldom does technology capture the inexplicable, especially not from the front and inside of a massive rig. Reddit user L Tibbs brought this unsettling tale to the subreddit Paranormal's attention. Her father-in-law, an investigator for a trucking company, is tasked with monitoring the drivers, ensuring they maintain the highest standards of safety.
This one sounds different.
Any sudden swerve, any abrupt halt, and the cameras roll, recording
you know,
dual
boards make the weirdest
perspectives,
noises.
the road ahead, and
They
the
sound like
driver's
demons.
reaction. But what happens when these
Like
cameras
wild boars?
capture something far removed from the ordinary? A memory of tragedy etched into the very fabric of a desolate road? On this particular stretch, the dark history of a hit and run in 2013 that claimed a young girl's life resurfaces. In the eerie glow of headlights, a spectral figure in white eerily ambles in the lane. As the truck approaches, she remains unperturbed, and the driver, realizing the gravity of the situation, attempts to halt the massive machine. His co-driver, sensing the urgency, looks up. The road's construction barriers thwart any hope of evasion. As they near the ethereal figure, she turns, her gaze piercing through them. They grind to a halt, convinced of the impact. Yet, when they scour their surroundings and even involve the police, no trace of the girl is found.
That is wild.
So, the question looms.
Like, you
just
see her
what
shadow
did this
too.
truck's
She
cameras
has a
capture
shadow on
that
the road.
fateful stretch of road? I'll leave that for you to decide.
Could you imagine driving on the road and then just like a ghost walks in front of your car and you just drive
This next
right
ghost
through
video
them?
comes from another popular
And
Japanese
then they end
ghost
up like
hunting channel,
sitting in your
the
back
Magataki
seat.
Hill. Hiro and Tomo
You pick up
venture
a
out to an
ghost.
abandoned school, which local residents
Wild,
say
yeah.
is incredibly
Very wild.
haunted. Apparently, people have reported seeing children looking out of the windows of the abandoned school. However, when they've called the police out to investigate, they never find anyone inside.
Yeah,
However,
they never do.
one
The
police
police
officer
never
mentioned
find
that
the,
while he was alone in
the
one of the
ghosts.
classrooms, he felt as if something was in there with him. He even heard the sounds of footsteps walking towards him, but there was nobody else there. Intrigued by the rumors of this abandoned and supposedly haunted school, Hiro and Tomo decide to investigate
There
it.
you go.
This is what they found.
かなりでも荒らされてるね。
Oh my god, that's some roof damage right there.
ないね。ないもんね。お、びっくりした。
How old is this
今ここに人
school?
影が
Oh
見
my
えた。
god. The whole structure's falling apart.
いや、ここに
You
立
can
って
see
るよ。
like the beams holding up the walls and the ceiling.
ここにね。
Let's see.
なんか落とした。
They STUK with me now. I own the ghost.
してるよね。
I'm lonely and allowing ghosts to ghost me. Aw.
いや、さすがに。
Listen, some people like to be haunted, okay? It's like having a roomie or a roommate.
違うか。
Is something peeking off the side of that
見えなかったけど、
counter?
なんかが動くような音はしてて、今。
まあでもここはここで行き止まりか。
そうだな、もう。
聞こえたでしょ今声。
While walking through the creepy building, the ghost hunters don't seem to be alone. Strange noises from unexpected places and the sounds of someone moaning can be heard. But the strangest moment was captured as they were leaving. Right before the ghost hunters stepped out of the building, they decided to take some pictures of a desk with an ominous drawing on it.
Oh,
when the
hell
ghost
no.
hunters got home, they reviewed their footage and photos and were shocked by one which showed something terrifying. A dark figure sitting at the desk where the ominous drawing was on. Creeped out by this mysterious dark figure captured in the photograph, Hiro makes the decision to return to the school alone.
Oh, he's gonna go
in an
back?
attempt to get to the bottom of what they really captured in the photograph. And yep, you guessed it. It turned out to be a very bad idea.
地下のさ部屋でさ、写真を数枚撮ってたじゃ
In
ない
the
ですか。
basement
結構ブレた
room.
写真とかが何枚かあってさ、何枚も撮ってたんだけど、これ最後に撮った写真なんだけどさ、机と椅子あったじゃん。あそこにさ、誰か座ってるように見え
There
る。
was a desk and chair there. It looks like someone was sitting over there.
さっき撮ったやつでしょ。
そうそうそうそう。
It's kind of blurry, but yeah, you can see the
ほんと
figure
黒い物
at the
体だから
desk.
なんか人には見えないんだけど。
It looks kind of
Yeah,
lonely
yeah,
just sitting on the
yeah,
desk right there,
yeah.
facing away.
さっきの写真やばかったっすよね。走る音がずっと聞こえてきた場所はここです。もうこんなホラーゲームだよね。
This is like a horror game. You know, it's like 10 times better than being at a hospital. I'll say that much.
絶対あの写真人が座っているように見えた
I
んだ
don't
よ
know. I feel like investigating a haunted school would be kind of fun. Because you probably both have something in common. You guys don't want to be there.
Fufu って聞こえたでしょ今。今絶対入ってるよね。夫婦って。
What's he doing now? Is he hearing more footsteps? Oh shit. I saw something like walk by that doorway. That was quick. Where did it go though? That's weird. There's like nowhere to go.
いや無理でしょ。
Yeah, unless it jumped like 10 floors down.
今間違い今
This
の。
isn't good.
ちょっと待って今一人だよな。ちょっと待って。
A childlike figure was standing. I don't know, I thought it walked by. I mean, you definitely see it.
Hiro makes his way through the school alone. The school is even more terrifying on his second visit. And almost immediately, he encounters some strange phenomena. Hiro hears a disturbing laugh.
It's a creepy
just a
kid
few
laugh.
moments later, he spots a dark figure through the doorway, but when he goes over to check, the figure has disappeared. Hiro eventually reaches the classroom where the mysterious dark figure sitting at the desk with the ominous
they meet
drawing was
again.
caught on camera. And this happens.
The drawing hasn't changed?
ちょっと最初はねこんなのマジで子供騙しというかいたずらというか。
That is so weird how that's the only desk in that classroom and it has a weird creepy drawing like that on it.
ちょっと一旦ここで。
Hiro finds the drawing still on the desk. Creeped out, he phones Tomo and tells him about the dark figure he saw standing in the doorway earlier. He then decides to wait quietly in the classroom for some time, and then this happens.
Yo, this is some creepy shit. It's dead quiet. Someone's here. Whoa! Did the page move? Wait. Wait.
Noises can be heard coming from the darkness surrounding Hiro. He jumps when a loud bang comes from another room, but then a horrifying ghoulish face slowly
I didn't
slides
see
out
the
from under
face.
the desk and appears to stare right at him.
Oh my god.
Hiro then takes off running without even thinking about
Oh my
it.
god.
But it doesn't
I would
end
run
there.
too.
The
Fuck
ghost
that.
hunters feel there's still unfinished
Oh my
business at the
goodness.
haunted school. Unsurprisingly, Hiro is too shaken by his last experience to step foot inside again. So this time, Tomo decides to go in alone, and well, maybe he
Oh,
shouldn't
so his friend's
have.
going in so he can get
確か
scared
に
too.
あれから誰か人が来たとは思うんですけど、多少時間経ってるんでね。
Let's see how far his friend makes it.
うーって今聞こえたね。ちょっと待ってね。いや今完全に女の人の声だね。
Definitely
いや今し
heard
て
a
たな。どっ
voice.
ちからしてたんだろう。向こうかな。どこだっけ。自分の声が反響してるのか。普通に
Not smart.
声聞こえてたね今ね。
I want to see if he's gonna make it to the same
ちょっ
area.
と怖いっすね。前回もいろんなことがあった場所なんで。
He doesn't look as scared as the other guy was.
え足音してるね。してる。
He hears footsteps.
As Tomo enters one of the rooms of the abandoned school, a creepy moaning sound is heard coming from the darkness behind him. He spins around, but no one's there. Then, later in the video, Tomo hears more moaning sounds. Then someone or something can be heard walking in the shadows.
I feel like this
Tomo
ghost is
eventually
like
reaches the
messing
room
with
where
him.
Hiro had a heart-stopping experience last time.
It's gonna
and
go
the
whisper in his
experience
ear.
Tomo was about to have would haunt him for the rest of his life.
君だね。
Oh, here we go.
なんでこんな絵を描いたんだろう。どんな精神状態だったんですかね。まあ机の中どうなってんだろう。
Oh, if the same face pops up. Oh, fuck. Can we fuck off with that desk for a minute?
I 人の気配っていうのはすごいするんですけど。
I feel like
本当
someone's
何人なの
strong
かは分から
presence
ない
is here.
ヒロがね変な写真とか撮ってたんで、やっぱりここはヒロ君が気が強かったのかなって気はしますけど、まあ自分もねじゃあこう何枚か写真とか撮ったりしてみて、でそれであと30分ぐらいで帰ろうかなと。
It's kind of weird how nothing's happening for him
写
yet.
真撮ろうと思います。
Okay, that's a shadow. I can't tell if that's his though. It's hard to tell. It's like a black presence. Okay, I don't see anything awkward there.
Tomo finds the drawing on the desk. He decides to wait for just under an hour to see if anything happens, but strangely, nothing does. So,
Yeah,
for one
it's
last
like all the
attempt at
activity just
capturing
stopped.
paranormal activity at the school, Tomo decides to take several photographs, like they did before where they caught the dark figure on camera at the desk. At the time, Tomo believed that he was alone in the room, but the photographs he took proved he was wrong. Captured in the photograph snapped by Tomo inside the classroom with the ominous drawing, a mysterious dark figure can be seen standing behind him. Amagatoki's viewers were on the edge of their seats throughout their paranormal investigation at this abandoned haunted school, with many believing that both Tomo
I mean, at
and
least they
Hiro
caught something,
encountered a
right?
dark entity that has been rumored to haunt the old school. But what do you think? Did Japanese ghost hunters
His friend
Tomo and
definitely
Hiro
caught
capture
something better.
paranormal at this old abandoned school? Drop a comment below with your
Creepy.
thoughts on this one.
Alright, the Lighthouse Church.
This next ghost video comes from the popular paranormal
Cute.
investigation channel Paranormal
Listen,
Nightmare
some
TV
ghosts are
series. Josh, Rocky, and Sean
Most are creepy,
investigate
though,
the
not gonna
Lighthouse
lie.
Church in Lynn, Indiana, which
Spoopy.
carries a haunting
Very
connection to a
spoopy.
notorious figure, Jim Jones. Known for leading a cult known as the People's Temple, Jones orchestrated a
cult.
tragic event in Jonestown, Guyana that sent shockwaves around the world. He convinced his followers to drink a deadly concoction, leading to a massive loss of lives.
Oh, so
And
it's
if
like the,
anyone refused, it didn't go
the
well
punch
for them.
or the
A few
Kool-Aid?
managed to escape the horrifying scene by running into the wilderness. But sadly, the majority, 918 people, were not so fortunate. Now, this old
How many
church
people?
didn't
Holy
directly
fuck.
witness these events, but its ties to Jones run deep. It was his childhood church, and since that horrifying event, whispers of hauntings have echoed in its hallways. The ghost hunters spend 2 nights inside the church, documenting everything they could find, and this is what they found.
Oh,
Don't.
don't. I'm sorry.
I feel like all
I didn't
churches
mean
are
to
haunted
cuss.
to an extent, right? Oh,
Thank you for talking
oh,
to
thanks
me.
for putting me in the maid
Would
outfit.
you like to tell me what your name is?
I need me some modern day femboy ghosts. You know, they could have some femboy ghosts.
Jim and he. Lord. It said Jim and then it said Lord. Oh my goodness.
Can you
While
imagine
attempting
like a
to
femboy
communicate,
ghost?
Sean is shocked when a noise makes him jump. The word that is picked up is don't. He apologizes for cursing and asks for the entity's name, and bizarrely, it responds with the name Jim.
Oh, you wish you
While
could
this
be a
was
femboy
happening
ghost?
upstairs,
Well,
Josh was
maybe,
down
one
in the
day.
basement doing his own investigation alone.
I want to be a spooky ghost. I want to scare people.
You don't? We know Jim Jones came here for many years.
Gonna like
As
put
a
my head
child,
in
but
like
he moved
mirrors
on
and
became
stuff to scare
Reverend
people.
at different churches. And then they did some very bad things.
Jim.
Whoa! Holy.
Jim.
Okay, that was loud.
Josh asks any spirits that might be listening if they remember Jim Jones visiting the church.
fact that it said
Initially,
his name
the
is
answer
really
he
creepy,
receives
though.
is no, but then someone says the name Jim. Rocky is also on his own, standing behind the podium in the church hall, conducting his own investigations.
I wish I could... Oh yeah, I read that.
What makes this piece of evidence so much more compelling? Watch as the phone is lifted up and slammed down at the exact same time the EDI alerts Rocky to a spirit being present.
As
he looks
Rocky is
scared.
wondering whether he should move to another part of the church, the EDI lights up, indicating the presence of a spirit. But before he even has a chance to look at the light, a phone on the podium lifts up and slams
Yeah,
down
it
all
actually
by
lifts up
itself
before it
right
falls.
next to
That's
him.
kinda cool.
Meanwhile,
Very
Sean is
compelling.
still upstairs and his conversation isn't over yet.
Just have a casual conversation with the ghost. Talk about the
Whoa.
weather.
Hey. I hear you.
You know, ghosts like small chit chat too. You can't always ask it, you know, how it
Do
died.
you not like me talking about... Ah! Whoa!
This poor man, he's getting
It's
scared
so
left
freaking
and
dark
right.
up here, I can't see. Oh crap! Yep, I'm out.
Well, you asked for it. You might as well stay for the conversation, right?
Ah! It's coming!
Oh, that poor man. He's
Bless
probably
me.
gonna piss
God.
himself.
No! Oh my god!
I'd want to
Where the
cuddle
heck
up
was
with
that there?
him.
Just came
Yeah.
running at me down the steps.
Ghosts are cold
Holy
though.
I'm out of here.
Like you'd think
Yep,
it'd be a
Josh
warm
can
cuddle.
have it.
No, it'd be ice cold. Make
Sean
the
is
hairs
asking
on your neck
questions.
stand up.
Unaware to him, the camera captures multiple orbs swirling around him, while some shuffling noises can be heard in the background. He tries to ask if the spirits don't want him asking about Jim Jones, but before he can finish his sentence, a loud bang makes him jump, and Sean gets
I want to
out
see
of
the
there.
ghost
But as he
like
reaches the
knock
last
that
few
knock the
steps,
hat
it
off his
sounds
head.
like something runs down the stairs after him. The brothers decide all this activity means that they should now stick together, so they regroup in the main church hall with an SLS Connect camera and capture something.
There we go, group up.
absolutely chilling
Keep the investigation
live on
going.
camera.
Blankets. I don't know. Do ghosts like blankets?
We're gonna catch
They might.
something. It's gonna be in the basement.
I'll let
I
them
think we need
possess
to
me to
go
warm
up
me up.
to the,
Oh. Listen, it could
attic.
happen.
Or it'd be better
Just
if
believe
I just
it.
filmed the screen. Like if they're just watching the screen, that won't need this light on. What do you think?
Was that a ghost down
As the
there?
Paranormal Nightmare TV series crew are moving to another part of the church, captured live on camera, a mysterious child-sized figure can be seen standing at the bottom
yeah.
of the stairs, staring down the hallway
Ooh,
at the unsuspecting Foreman brothers. But the question is, who is it? And what makes this even more creepy is that earlier in the investigation, nothing was there. The paranormal activity, along with the live capture of this child-sized apparition in the video, has left YouTube viewers frozen in fear. What lends credibility to this spine-chilling encounter is that the Foreman brothers are recognized as one of the most reliable paranormal investigation channels.
I mean, they've caught
out
so
there.
much
Many
evidence. That was
viewers,
pretty
like
cool.
user Tiffany9776
The holy
believe this to
grail of
be,
paranormal
quote, the
evidence.
holy grail of paranormal evidence. They're convinced that this is undoubtedly a full-bodied apparition of a child, possibly even the spectral image of Jim Jones in
that's
his
his
younger
ghost.
days. The evidence has me personally convinced of its authenticity, but what's your take on it? Could this really be the apparition of a ghost caught on camera? I'm eager to hear your take on this.
The Trail of Terror.
In the depths of Oregon's picturesque wilderness, Motoins from TikTok embarked on what he expected to be a regular biking adventure. Known for
Oh, we
sharing
have
his
a
thrilling
biking
dirt
ghost
bike
story.
adventures,
Ooh.
one particular journey took an
If
unexpected,
it was the Holy
eerie
Grail,
turn.
all religions would pop. Could you imagine? What the fuck? What kind of bones are those? Listen, if I go biking and I see a pile of bones, I'm not going further. I'm not. This guy is asking
This is
for
where
it.
most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there.
Oh, this guy's an idiot.
Could be missing out what's on the other side.
I've seen this video. Yeah, I've seen it too. I can't remember what he does, but I think he sees something and turns around.
Hello?
Sticks are breaking in the woods. He's like, nah, I'm out. There you go.
While out
You
all
don't get
alone
the
in
gold
woods,
today. You
a
turned around
voice
and chickened
saying,
out.
"Hey," or "Help,"
Cute fembot ghost breaks the world's religion.
can be heard echoing through the trees around Ethan. Then
Maybe that's
suddenly
the Holy
he hears
Grail
the sound
right
of
there.
sticks breaking nearby as
the
if
fembot
something's
ghost.
moving towards him. Ethan then gets on his bike
That's an
and
ambush
flees in
plot.
fear.
Listen.
Ethan posts this video to TikTok, which unsurprisingly sparks a debate in the comments. Users argued that the sounds are from either a quote skinwalker, or Bigfoot.
Oh, skinwalker.
However,
Yeah, it could
others
be a
suggest
skinwalker.
it's simply just a bobcat or mountain lion. Curious to find out what it was, Ethan returns
He's
to
all
the
doing
location
wheelies on the
and
way
what
to
he
go see the
captures
ghost.
made his blood
On
turn
his
cold.
bike.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's
You
been
know
a
that he
few
didn't put
months
those
since
there
I
too
filmed
because
the
of how they're
last
placed.
Because honestly, I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone.
I love how the
This road's been
vegetation
cleared.
is so
Looks like we've
different
already
now.
passed
Like
it a
you
while
can
ago,
really
but
tell
that
that time
tree
has
is gone.
passed. It's a bunch of cannibals. Can you imagine?
Oh! It's just dark as hell in here.
That's like the worst case scenario, is the cult of like cannibals being in the woods, just being by yourself.
Two ways. Holy crap, dude! This trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
I mean, yeah, it got quiet. You turned off your bike. Just a creature luring out, staring at him.
No,
Oh, he left so fast. He fucking dipped.
That was my fucking cue to go.
Kinda hot though.
Ethan discovers that
I've
the
been on the
trail
bike in
becomes
the woods
unusually
like
dark
that
the further he
alone.
goes.
It's always
Suddenly, everything goes quiet.
Listen,
Even
if
the
I ever
birds
did
don't
that by
dare to
myself, I'd
chirp.
probably end up like
Then,
falling
out
down a
of the
mountain or
bushes,
tripping over a rock.
mysterious pale figure appears.
I
Without
went
a
mountain
second
biking
thought,
like once
Ethan
and
bolts out of
my
there.
brakes
When
failed
Ethan
and
got
it didn't
home,
end well.
he was able to get a better look at what he captured in the video, and understandably, it chilled him to his core. Some sort of pale humanoid creature thing with glowing eyes can be seen watching, or
It kinda
maybe
looks like
even
Smeagol
hunting
from The
Ethan
Rings,
from the dark
or Golem.
forest. But what is it? TikTok users have been left terrified by these creepy videos uploaded by Motoins, with many still questioning just what on earth is this thing Ethan captured on
Yeah,
camera.
it's
Viewers
on
are
all
demanding
fours. You can
Ethan
see
to go
both the
back
arms and the
make a
hind
part
legs.
3, but Ethan seems declined to do that. So what do you think this pale figure could be? A bobcat or something more mysterious? You tell me.
Mysterious. The Hanging Man.
This set of creepy clips that I put together come from the TikTok account Ricky Eats World. Ricky makes the bold claim that his house is haunted, and he says that he's been dealing with some truly terrifying paranormal activity, most of which is primarily centered around his son Elliot. Over some time, Ricky has captured numerous eerie occurrences,
Why do all the
archiving
paranormal
a host of
videos
creepy
that have to do
videos
with
and
kids
sharing them to his TikTok page.
end up like this?
What they revealed terrified TikTok
It's
viewers.
always like some kind of weird home footage.
There's only me home, and I swear to God, there is wailing coming from the cupboard.
Wailing coming from the cupboard.
Hello? Oh, for God's sake. Hello?
The sounds of wailing can be heard coming from Ricky's cupboard. He calls out, hello, and then the sound of knocking can be heard echoing off the cupboard door. Ricky opens the cupboard, but no one's in there. This would only be the start of something terrifying for Ricky. In this next clip, Ricky finds his son acting rather strange.
I feel like I've seen this clip before.
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. What's that?
What is he drawing?
What's that in the corner? Oh, why have you drawn that?
He just sees a hanging guy
Oh, really?
in the corner. Oh my
What
goodness.
does he do?
He annoys me at the night
Why?
because he does this.
Oh, really?
supposed to tell anybody.
Okay.
Ricky's son Elliot can be seen communicating with something we can't see. Ricky asks, "What are you doing?" To which Elliot replies with, "I'm drawing my bedroom." And that he's
Goodness
drawing
gracious.
a man
Oh
hanging,
my God.
as he can see a man hanging in the corner of his bedroom. However, when Ricky points the camera towards where Elliot can see the man, there's nobody there. Elliot then mentions that whoever or whatever he can see visits him in the night and, quote, annoys him by banging, but Elliot is not supposed to tell anyone. This could have been a one-off, but on another day, Ricky finds Elliot acting strange again.
He's looking at the same corner? Or the same area that he said that the figure was in?
Elliot, what are you doing? Oh, really? Right. You crying? So this is the photo of the hanging
That's
man.
so creepy because he was drawing the
I'm gonna
figure
ask him
crying.
to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you? Can
He'll
sleep
tell
in my
you
room? Is
off
that
at
okay?
night?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
String.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there.
Okay.
He's got hay
Okay,
fever?
Thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps
I've never heard a kid say hay fever before. That's kind of creepy.
Okay, thank you.
Ricky finds Elliot shouting at the invisible hanging man to stop it. Ricky asks, "What are you doing?" And Elliot says that he can see the man hanging again, but this time the hanging man is crying. Ricky then asks Elliot to draw the man again, but Elliot straight up refuses and says that the man will, quote, tell him off at night. He only agrees to draw him when Ricky says he can sleep in his room. Again, the picture shows the hanging man crying. He tells Ricky again that the man keeps him up at night, crying and banging on the walls. Ricky let Elliot sleep in his room that night, but what about when Elliot went back to his own room the next night?
There's a part 3? Oh my god.
Captured on a static camera placed inside Elliot's bedroom, we can see Elliot asleep in his bed. Then, a loud growl startles him. Elliot can be heard saying, "Stop it, you're scaring me." Then all of a sudden, Elliot is pulled off the bed, but manages to break
he
free
was
and
pulled.
flees downstairs. In the next
I
clip,
didn't
Ricky
notice
is
that.
awoken by noises in his home. He grabs his phone and goes to investigate.
So it's the middle of the night, and there's a wailing coming from the bathroom. Everybody's asleep. The trash is flushed.
The toilet just flushed?
Is there anybody there?
Oh, that was a voice.
Creepy wailing sounds can be heard coming from Ricky's bathroom. As he gets closer, the toilet flushes on its own, but no one can be seen. Ricky bravely steps closer, asking if there's anybody in there. Then a frightening noise makes him jump back before the video ends there. In this next clip, Ricky is disturbed by noises coming from upstairs. He goes up to check
fourth
and captures
video?
this.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, damn.
As Ricky gets to the top of the stairs, he calls out, "Hello?" Then the door to one of the bedrooms violently slams shut. Ricky is spooked,
Oh,
but
wow.
then the sounds of heavy footsteps running towards him causes him to flee back down the stairs in absolute terror. In these following clips, Ricky is again disturbed by noises, this time coming from his closet.
A 5th video. Oh my goodness. This is like the most back-to-back videos we've seen from someone. The hell was that?
Hello?
A demonic sound.
Hello?
Her getting views. Yeah.
Whoa.
If they're not getting views from
Banging
this,
noises
I
lure
don't know
Ricky
what they're
to
doing
his
wrong.
cupboard. He tentatively opens the door to check who's in there. But as he looks inside, a horrifying hiss makes him jump back in fear. Then the banging noises lead Ricky to the
I don't
loft.
know, maybe they
He
have a
opens the
very
hatch, and then a
curious cat.
blood-curdling noise frightens him. In another clip, aggressive banging can be heard rattling one of the doors. Ricky opens the door, but no one's there. Only a stuffed dog toy on the floor, which all of a sudden turns on. Whatever is haunting Ricky's house seems to be escalating.
A demon
So
wanted
somebody's
my
hammering
dog.
the door down. And it's been like this for about 2 minutes. But there is absolutely nobody there. Hello? Malik, back here.
It's almost like the dog doesn't notice it. Oh,
Malik.
the ghost is helping the dog escape by opening the gate.
Malik.
Banging can be heard rattling Ricky's front door. He opens the door, but no one's on the other side. And as his dog Marley moves away from the gate, it somehow slowly opens all by itself. Creeped out, Ricky calls his dog Marley back inside. Then a horrifying moaning noise can be heard right next to him. In this final clip, whatever is haunting Ricky's
here's
house
the final clip,
decides
guys.
to make an appearance.
Oh shit, what was that? Was that a face?
Recorded on a motion sensor camera inside Ricky's house, we can see the door slowly open mysteriously by itself. Then something peeks its head around the wall before quickly ducking
What?
away out.
Oh
of
my god, that's
sight.
scary.
Not once,
Oh my
but
god.
twice. TikTok viewers have been left creeped out to by the haunting videos uploaded by Ricky, with many users believing that a quote demon has attached itself to his son Elliot, and that Ricky should get him and Elliot out of there immediately. But what do you think? Is Ricky and his son Elliot being haunted by something evil? Let me know down below.
That is creepy. The looming figure.
This next creepy clip is another oldie but goldie. The video comes from the TikTok account Rachel H70, who uploaded this creepy video to her TikTok page after she noticed something strange while relaxing at home alone.
So I was just recording this video because I just put my TV up, and in the reflection of the TV I noticed that there was a figure standing over me.
Oh wow.
And I slowed the video down because at the end of the video I noticed it literally moves right there.
Damn,
Through the
that's
TV's
pretty
reflected
scary.
screen, a chilling silhouette
That's a
looms
very
over
tall
Rachel,
figure.
casting an eerie presence. Motionless, it lingers just long enough to make one question its intent. Then
Spooky,
it
yeah.
vanishes,
Oh my god.
leaving
I'd have a
behind
heart
more
attack seeing that in
questions
the
than
mirror.
answers. Just who or what?
It's got
is
its head
this?
down like it's
Let
looking
me know
at
what you
her
think.
probably. The haunted hospital. Oh, another
The
hospital
following video
video.
comes from the urban exploration channel, The Bearded Explorer, where he visits an abandoned children's
Oh,
hospital
look at the
built in the
drywall.
late
Holy
1800s
goodness.
and has been abandoned since the 1980s.
I can sense the mold.
Prior to his exploration of the old hospital, Colin says that
Better
he didn't
wear a mask
believe
while
in
going in
ghosts
there.
or anything like that. However, what he encountered in this abandoned hospital would turn even the bravest of skeptics into believers.
Oh my goodness me, this is super, super creepy.
Cut for
Look at these
time.
old chairs. This is so creepy in here. This is so creepy.
I would be so scared to touch anything in that
Do you know,
building.
I've been to a lot of buildings and places on my own, but this place here is giving me the chills like you wouldn't believe it. I think this place closed back in the 1980s. You know, it's been empty for a very, very long time. I'm actually surprised it's still here. Normally they bring these places down like... What's that?
Did he see something?
Oh, I'm hearing noises in
I
here
must
now.
have missed it. I
Nice.
didn't see anything.
It sounded like footsteps. That was really creepy. That was really creepy. Oh, so that was me. I kicked something.
Colin starts his exploration and quickly realizes almost all of the hospital equipment is still inside the abandoned building. Colin mentions how creepy the place is, and then he hears what sounds like footsteps wandering around the abandoned hospital.
I think
But
he's
Colin
being stalked by the
swears that
ghost.
nobody else is there but him. Colin presses on with his exploration of the abandoned children's hospital. He heads upstairs, but finds the floors are rotted through and far too
Oh,
dangerous
man,
to walk
I would
on.
never walk
He
on that.
continues on the ground floor to grab some B-roll footage of the
Oh,
old
jeez.
building, but then things get a bit scary.
That was the metal pipe. I think the ghost is luring him closer.
Hello? What the hell was that?
Is that footsteps?
What the hell is that?
I'm just waiting for something to happen. I know something's coming.
Starting to be some really weird stuff in here.
It's a pile
While
of chairs.
recording B-roll footage, a metal rod
course it's gonna be
crashes to the
weird.
floor behind him. Colin takes a look, but no one's around. He then decides to film more B-roll footage, and then the loud sounds of knocking can be heard coming from the room nearby. Colin checks out the room, but he doesn't find the source of the loud knocking. Colin then decides to set up a static camera to get some shots of himself walking down the corridor,
Oh,
but
smart move.
it didn't quite go to plan.
Oh? Did he see something? What? I see a leg. Is that a leg?
Did you spot it? As Colin's walking down the corridor, he hears a loud noise a few steps away. It frightens him so much, he turns and runs in the other direction. Then when he picks up his camera, it captures a dark, child-sized figure standing at the end of the corridor, watching Colin from the shadows. The child-sized apparition is only
Oh,
there for
now
a
I see
second
it.
before
Okay.
it disappears out of sight. Understandably
It's very hard to
terrified,
see.
Colin flees the hospital in absolute fear. Colin says that the activity he witnessed inside this abandoned hospital had been playing on his mind for months. So, after a while, Colin makes the brave decision to go back on his
Hell
own.
yeah, he
this
goes
time
back.
during the pitch black.
There you go.
I'm here on my own.
I feel like he left way too soon. Like
And
the
already
one,
I'm
the
getting
one
freaked out.
evidence he gets, he just leaves.
And I'm not even in the building yet. Cannot believe that I am doing this on my own.
There you go.
At night. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Definitely not going up that way first. I'm going this way first. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? I think I'm talking a lot just so I can like distract my mind, because I cannot believe I'm in here on my own at night. This is creepy. This is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the creepiest thing I have ever done
That
in
dude
my
has
life.
to be so brave to do it at
I don't even know if I
nighttime.
could top this, to be honest with
I
you.
don't think he was doing it at night the other time.
Oh my god. It is absolutely freezing in here.
Oh wow, you can see his breath.
It is absolutely freezing. Why is it so cold? It wasn't this cold last time. Right. Let's do this. What the hell was that?
It's cold for Nico-chan. I don't know. It gets cold when there's an activity stirring up from the ghost. They draw energy from the room. They make it cold.
I mean, it is a little bit windy out there today, but it's not. What?
I'm just so surprised that he doesn't have any ghost tools
Okay,
like EMF
this is
detectors.
The worst part for me.
Colin enters the abandoned hospital and begins to
too.
remember just how creepy
Aw,
the
I'm
atmosphere
sorry you guys
is
are cold. You guys
inside.
deserve
As he's
blankies
walking
and
down
all
the
that good
corridor
stuff.
where he saw the child apparition on his last
Hyper is
visit,
cold.
the sounds of
Aw.
a bell can be heard
Listen,
coming from
I'm under
somewhere
a blanket
in the
right now. I'm
darkness
freezing.
behind him. He spins
It's like
around,
20
but
degrees
no
out
one's
here.
there. Only something dark swinging on the ceiling further down the hallway.
that's
Colin
creepy.
doesn't notice it and continues on with his exploration.
I wonder
This
if he's gonna
time,
get a good
despite
capture of it.
risks, he ventures upstairs.
Nope. Guess not.
That's the staircase back downstairs again. We've got the second half of the upstairs bit. God, where is that breeze coming from? It
Spring,
must be
please
coming
come
from that loft space.
soon. I know. I'm waiting for spring as well. I love winter because
Goosebumps
it's like
on
perfect like
my whole body
cuddle
right
weather,
now
like
are just-
snow and
You
blankets
could
and all that
probably
good
strike a
stuff.
match off my skin.
But it drags on too long. I don't like it when it's past March and it's still cold. Sometimes it stays cold till like July here, and I'm like, that's so depressing.
Oh, God. There's this little fungus growing there on its own. What the hell was that? I think it's just stuff falling from the ceiling, but it's bloody frightening the life out of me.
The ceiling all caves in on him.
Well, we've only got a couple more rooms.
I
up here.
blame the groundhog.
Look at that insulation coming down.
Did he not see a shadow this year?
Yeah, any heavy rain here would obviously, you know.
I don't pay attention to that
hold water like a
that kind of
sponge.
stuff.
Whew. Oh, why does it look like a leg sticking out that door out there? It's not, but oh, I've just got all these ideas going through my head at the moment.
I don't know.
There's someone in there.
I wonder where that concept ever came from. The groundhog not
As
seeing
Colin
its
is
shadow.
upstairs, he hears a loud noise at the end of the hallway which stops him in his tracks. Terrified, he tries to ignore it, but then an even louder noise frightens him. Colin checks around the upstairs, but doesn't find anyone and puts the noises down to things falling from the collapsed ceiling. But then as he approaches one of the far rooms, something knocks, and Colin decides it's best to stay well away. Confused, but convinced no one is up there, Colin inspects the room where the loud sound came from and doesn't find anyone inside. Creeped out, Colin leaves that area, and then this happens.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so he's leaving?
I've never been so scared. I've never been so scared. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough. Fuck that.
Wait, what happened? Did you see
Weird.
something?
That was really, really weird. What is it about this place?
Oh, it's the same area he saw the other figure
I hate
in.
this place, I really do. Just listen.
Oh, damn. He saw that and just decided to leave. That's funny.
A loud noise terrifies Colin. He races down the stairs, and as he's deciding whether to leave or not, a red child's ball rolls across the hallway right in front of him. Colin decides he's had enough and flees the hospital once more. YouTube viewers were sitting in suspense during Colin's exploration of this abandoned hospital, with many believing that all the creepy things he encountered here were 100% real paranormal activity.
Yeah, that's so
What
creepy.
do you think? Did Colin capture real paranormal activity at this abandoned hospital? Use the comments to share your thoughts.
I'm surprised he went in alone too.
These next set of creepy clips come from the paranormal investigation channel NM Ghost Hunter.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Hunter claims his house is haunted and has documented and uploaded dozens of video footage of the strange things happening around his supposedly haunted house. In the creepy videos you're about
Those are
to
very
see,
short
NM
videos,
Ghost
though.
Hunter sets up static cameras around his property, and not long after, creepy things start happening.
Yes or no? You're evil, flick the light again.
Okay, that's a quick answer. Oh shit.
While NM Ghost Hunter is in the
That's
basement,
crazy.
the
Oh my
lights
god.
begin turning on and off
When
by
stuff starts
themselves.
flying
Then
around,
a
that's
metal rod
it.
all of a sudden flies up to the ceiling, mysteriously, all by itself. On another
Jeez.
day, while NM Ghost Hunter and his family are out of the house, this
It's
was
one thing if you hear
captured.
noise or something falls, but if it flies up like that, I'm out. Okay, those TVs are like 40 pounds. That's crazy. What the fuck?
While everyone was out of the house, the TV can be seen rocking violently all on its own. After getting home and checking the footage, NM Ghost Hunter was clearly creeped out. However, later
would
that
too.
day, the
I
same
wouldn't-
thing occurred,
I wouldn't like
but this
that
time
video.
right in front of his
I'd be kind of
eyes.
scared.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Charlie? Oh, TV's going.
Oh no, the TV's rocking again.
Why is TV going? There's no one back there.
The TV can be seen rocking again. NM Ghost Hunter goes to prove that the TV is rocking by itself and that there are no strings attached to it and that no one is hiding behind it. This incident left NM Ghost Hunter creeped out and fueled by a desire to challenge any skeptics. Determined to gather evidence and debunk any doubts, NM Ghost Hunter installs 3 separate cameras, each positioned at different angles, all focused on the TV.
It does it again.
Okay, so we got the TV going.
He just waits for it to happen, like he knows it's gonna happen soon.
TV, there's nothing there.
It's so funny. It's got to be annoying though after a
TV is
while.
rocking. Again, there's absolutely nothing there. No one back there.
Caught from 3 different angles this time, the TV can be seen rocking back and forth over and over again. Again, an M Ghost Hunter proves that no one is hiding behind the TV. But the TV wasn't the only place he'd set up cameras, and it wouldn't be the only source of activity.
It's nice for it to wait for him to check with the camera. Oh. What the hell? Everything just flies out of the fridge.
It's the fridge door that begins moving on its own. It bangs open and closed, then suddenly stops. However, a few days later, the activity begins to increase.
Yeah, it's only gonna get worse from there. The fact that he's giving it attention is not a good sign. Oh, something on the top shelf is moving. Oh. Damn, this thing must be pissed. Oh, goodness. Well, that picture's probably broken. It's a poltergeist. It's violently shaking the camera.
A set of keys fly off the top of the bookshelf, then a drawer in the TV cabinet slides open, and a painting rocks back and forth. The camera
I feel like the
shakes,
ghost knows
then
it's
another
being
painting
filmed.
begins rocking up and down before it crashes to the ground. At the same time, a book flies off the bookshelf. The camera continues to shake aggressively before it topples over onto the floor. A few nights later, his kitchen camera captures this.
I'll be very afraid to have knives in this house. Oh. It's being lifted up. It's hovering. Oh, it broke it.
A large bowl rocks
Oh my
side to side
God.
before lifting up into the air several times. Before it falls so hard, it breaks into several pieces. That might have been the first thing this entity broke, but it wouldn't be the last.
Oh, this poor guy, he's gonna have shit everywhere. the ghost is gonna mess his house up soon. The only kind of ghost that can do that. Yeah, for sure. How is this guy gonna get anything done with this ghost? Oh, there goes one of the lights.
This time in his garage, objects can be seen being violently thrown around by something we can't see. A few nights later, the destruction moves into the house.
It's trying to like break the door off. Oh, there goes the ramen. And the trash can.
Cupboard doors swing open and closed all by themselves. Then all of a sudden, objects inside one of the cupboards fly out and crash onto the floor. Then the drying rack flips over and falls to the ground.
Do you know how
Several
pissed
objects on
I'd
the
be if
floor
I had
move
to
in
like
different
wake up every
directions
morning to
before
that
the
mess
bin
and have
lid
to redo the
catapults
dishes
out
every
of the
day?
cupboard, although this was just the start of the chaos in the kitchen.
And to think that's just the kitchen. Like that's not counting the other rooms. Ooh, that broke the mirror or the glass. Oh my god. What did he do to this poor ghost to make it so angry? I'd been die.
This time, in broad daylight,
Choke alarm,
objects
that
fly
ghost.
out of the cupboard again. A tin flies out
You wanna
so
choke the
hard
ghost?
that it smashes a picture frame on the other side of the room. Almost 2 weeks later, a camera on another part of the house captures this.
Listen, a priest would be at my house the next day if I saw something like this. I would have some very strong words with this ghost. If the make thy mess.
At first, the house
Yeah, for
seems
sure.
quiet.
Choke slam.
Then suddenly, all the doors burst open, including the front door. A couple of days later,
no, not the
things
front
were
door.
about to get very weird.
Yo, what? The ghost is cleaning the house now? He's cleaning the mess up. What the fuck? What is going on here?
A vacuum cleaner spins out onto the floor and turns on by itself, as if someone
I've never
or
seen anything
something
like
is
this.
operating it. This next clip takes us back to the kitchen several nights later.
Alright, the ghost is back messing up the house again. Why does he not move out? I have no idea. Maybe he's a glutton for punishment, like me? I have no idea. It's just getting worse and worse.
Again, similar to last time, the cupboard door flings open and the groceries fall out and crash to the floor. But this time, there's a loud, disturbing banging noise that won't stop. One by one, each of the drawers open too. NM Ghost Hunter has enough and eventually moves house. Hoping
Okay,
the
there you go,
activity
he
would
moves out.
subside, and for a while, it did. However,
there's your
after
answer.
several months had passed, the unsettling occurrences that NM Ghost Hunter had hoped were a thing of the past began happening once more.
Oh wow. In a new place? I think the poltergeist followed him to his new place. Oh, that sucks so much. Because the ghost was getting high. Him views. Oh. Either way, that'd be kind of funny. It followed. I really wonder if the ghost will show itself. You know how mad I would be if I moved like across the country to get away from something like this, and the very next day something like this happened at my new place?
The cupboard in the kitchen door can be seen rattling, almost like something is trying to escape. Only
Just
the door
good
isn't
how
locked.
to eat a
NM
ghost
Ghost Hunter takes a
and
look
freak out the
inside, but no
ghost.
one's in there. And
Eat
the
a
banging,
ghost?
which sounded
What
like
would a
it was
ghost
coming
taste
from
like?
inside, continues even after he opens the door.
I feel
But
like
whatever is
ectoplasm would taste like a
tormenting him
marshmallow.
decides to
I don't
do
know.
something
I'm weird.
even more creepy.
Google. Does Google know the answers to that?
What do you want? What do you want?
She's gonna go argue with the stuffed animals now? Yummy.
What do you want with me?
If a ghost would taste like a marshmallow,
answer.
I would like roast him
What do you
over a
want?
fire. They're just nodding their heads. I love how the
Not
dog
gonna
is like
What do you
moving
want?
its head back and forth, and then the monkey is like side to side. I don't like that. Just Google how to eat a ghost and
NM Ghost Hunter rushes to his daughter's room to investigate a loud
let the
noise.
ghost see you
When he
Google
gets
it,
there,
freak
two
out the
huge
ghost.
teddy bears on the top
Oh,
shelf can
okay.
be seen moving mysteriously on their own. Fed
Listen,
up with
I
this
could be
now,
passive
he asks the
aggressive like that.
poltergeist what it wants, but it doesn't answer. All the while, the teddy bears continue to move creepily on their own.
Oh my goodness. His new place is so fucked. This poor man. He can only take so much. Like, what is he gonna do? The ghost is just gonna mess up his new place. Gosh, at this point, I don't know what he could do. Like, he pretty much just has to live with
a
it.
garden chair suddenly lifts into the air before crashing to the ground mysteriously by itself. Then, in another clip, the large cupboard doors can be heard rattling over and over again. NM Ghost Hunter opens them up, but nothing's inside. In this final clip, taken almost a month later in the middle of the night, NM Ghost Hunter is awoken by loud noises. He gets out his phone and goes to investigate.
Oh, did we finally get to see the ghost?
What do you want? Why are you here?
We need to get this guy like a REM pod or something to interact with the ghost.
Are you ever going to leave? Are you ever going to leave? Are you ever going to leave me alone?
Is that growling? I think I hear growling. Oh my god.
Are you ever going to leave? What do you want?
Loud banging sounds and creepy laughter and growling can be heard echoing around NM Ghost Hunter's house. He wanders around, trying to find where it's coming from, but doesn't find anything. Only the creepy cackling and banging can be heard coming from the darkness around him. Frustrated and fed up, NM Ghost Hunter reaches breaking point and firmly demands that whatever entity has been tormenting him to leave him alone. To his dismay, the response he receives is a sinister chorus of eerie cackling and unsettling banging sounds emerging from the darkness
moving away to a different house
YouTube
wasn't the
viewers have
breaking
been left
point.
horrified by the poltergeist activity uploaded by NM Ghost Hunter, with many praising his bravery and suggesting he needs to get his house blessed before
Like,
the
imagine
activity
if you're
gets
like in a
even
really
worse.
good part of the
NM Ghost
movie
Hunter
and then the
claims that
ghost decides to
activity
shake
he's
the TV
documented
like
and
that.
uploaded is the work of a real poltergeist. But what do you think? Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this one.
The Haunting of Flat continues.
The next set of clips that I put together come from the TikTok account Flat7Ghost. I've featured several terrifying clips from Flat7Ghost before, which some of you may remember.
Ooh, this one's gonna be good.
Tom, the man behind the TikTok account Flat7Ghost, has helpfully sent me some more information that might help us uncover what's really happening in his home. Tom explained that he and his girlfriend Carlene began experiencing some strange things about 4 or 5 months ago, but at the time, living in a block of flats with a child and a cat, they simply brushed it off.
I like
as
how the
just
cat
odd
jumps off to
everyday
go see the thing that was
However,
thrown.
it soon became apparent that the noises were something more than a neighbor or a cat.
The poltergeist
Over
helps
time,
the
Tom
cat
became
get
a
the
little bit
cat
concerned
treats
by
off the
creepy
counter.
things that were happening in and around his flat, so he began to document his findings. Confused by the fact their flat is situated in a totally new building and that they are the first people ever to live in it, Tom did some digging. He discovered that whatever could be haunting his home might be connected to some tragic events nearby, and that the building is actually located on a very old dairy farm. Whatever
Cows.
the cause, the scary video evidence Tom has documented and uploaded clearly shows something very disturbing happening in his home.
Right, so I'm working from home, and as usual,
some madness going on in the hallway.
While Tom is working, the sounds of something can be heard coming from the hallway. He goes to check, and the handle to the cupboard can be seen
Oh, that's
lifting
not
up
creepy at all.
and down. Tom opens the cupboard doors.
Just the handle
but
moving
finds
on
no
its
one
own.
inside. In this next clip, Tom decides to make contact with whatever is haunting his home.
I've scanned the room so I know where all the spikes are, and it seems like this is the best place to put it, as it doesn't seem to get that many spikes. We're just going to ask it some questions and see if we get some clear indications that something's here. So, if there's anything in this room, ghosts, spirits, entities, touch that device on the table with a green light, and it will light up and indicate that you're here.
Okay, that's a pretty high spike.
Can you touch it again?
Very
please?
high. Anything above a 3, I think, is pretty valid.
Right, if you hold the device for as long as you possibly can, it will give us a much better reading.
Oh wow, it goes like all the way to 4.
Try and make it go all the way to the red.
Oh wow.
That's ridiculous.
When Tom asks the presence to touch the EMF device, we can see it spikes right up, as if something we can't see is touching it. Each time
The
he
fact
asks
that
it
it's
to touch
doing
the
that
device,
and not moving
it
or rocking
does.
on the
And
table is
even
pretty
when Carleen asks
amazing.
the entity to get it all the way to red, it immediately does just that. Clearly, whatever it is wants to communicate, and it wasn't going to let them forget it.
Sound on.
Wake up. Wake up.
I hear knocking.
Door's rattling. The door's rattling.
You can trigger those with the radio off camera though. I've never tried that before. I have one. I haven't really used it that much, but it really only goes to 5 when I put it next to metal stuff, like right in front of the front of it. I should try that one day though. That sounds kind of cool. By hitting transmit, so the radio would do it. Maybe.
Tom is awoken in the middle of the night by sounds of rattling coming from his bedroom door, almost as if something is trying to get inside. He checks his whole house, but all seems fine. In this next clip, the activity continues even when the couple leave the flat.
Of course he has a Peloton. I've always wanted one of those, but I wouldn't know where to put it in my house. It's like one of those exercise equipments that you don't know where to put it. It's such an awkward thing. An electrical magnetic radiation. Oh, the ghost is gonna work out for us? Oh, never mind. Yes. That flew pretty fast. I bet you that cat really loves it there, though. Everything's always falling down off the counters. Oh, the cat's freaking out right now. Base ghost. Working. I'm really hoping the ghost gets on the bike. I'm just waiting for it. Oh.
Captured on the couple's home security camera when nobody was home. A cooking spoon suddenly flies off the table and crashes into the wall. Their cat Rory
I wonder if that
immediately
poor
runs to
cat
look
gets
before
blamed for
several cupboard
knocking
doors
over
fly
things.
open, and then later in the day, strange banging sounds are picked
Like
up on
the
camera's
poltergeist
audio.
kind
The
of
couple
frames the
return
cat
home and
so
are
it gets in
understandably
trouble.
confused by the cupboard doors wide open. The next clip
Working
is
out
taken
is
a
great.
few nights later.
I should work out more. I do like light stuff. I don't do any heavy stuff. I do like sit-ups and stretches and all that good stuff. Lots of walking. Hey, at least like there's never a dull moment in that house.
While the couple are
poltergeist will
relaxing
keep that
watching the
guy
TV,
busy for
the
sure.
cupboard door slowly opens behind them. Then several objects fall out and crash onto the floor, startling both
He'll
Tom
never
and
relax
Carleen.
fully
They jump
a day
up,
in his
but
life
miss the
ever
most
again
terrifying
because of that
part. So
poltergeist.
I have to ask, did you see what happened? Take a close look at the bottom of the screen and you'll notice their cat, Rory, walking out of his tunnel to investigate. But as soon as he steps out, he appears to be pushed to the ground by some invisible force. Around that time, a friend brought the couple a Ouija board as a joke, but unsurprisingly, the activity in their home quickly increased.
Oh, why would you do that? Don't mess with Ouija boards. No, they're bad. Nothing ever came good out of a Ouija board. At least from what I've heard. I haven't heard any good stories from them. Ooh.
Right,
This
so
guy
the
needs to
doorbell's
get
going.
locks for his
We're
cabinets.
not expecting
Like
anyone.
a padlock on
So
every
I'm just
single
filming
cabinet.
just in case it is more activity.
That was so dumb. Yeah.
So weird.
I mean, he's got a pretty nice house.
There's not even anyone out there.
Why is it so bright?
Because he had the lights on.
What's going on? What the hell?
Oh my god. He got so scared when that chair moved. He almost dropped his phone.
Again, the cupboard doors begin opening and closing on their own, and while the couple were watching TV, a chair slides out from under the dining table all by
You know,
itself.
if
Then,
my
in
place was
another
haunted
clip,
by a
the
ghost,
doorbell
this would be
rings
like my
and the
least
sounds
favorite
of
type of
knocking
haunting.
can be heard coming
It's
from
like
the
shit
couple's
being
front
thrown
door.
around every
Tom
day.
opens it up, but no one's on the other side.
Like, I
In
can
this
get
next
past
clip,
like the
while
ghost
Tom and Carleen are
apparitions and
relaxing
the
watching
voices,
TV,
the
they
knocking,
caught
but
this.
Right, so we're just watching TV and the lampshade's been moving on its own. We've no idea why. There's no window open, there's no reason why it should be moving, but it keeps moving. I have no idea why. So, if someone can explain that to me. Oh, Rory wants to play
look
with
at
his
the
elastic band. But there's no one in the room, there's no reason why it should be moving, but it keeps moving.
are they watching a documentary about turtles?
The lampshade begins moving bizarrely side to side. A few nights later, the couple heard a noise in their hallway. Tom grabs his phone, hits record, and goes to take a look.
That looks like my cat Tiger.
The f***, it's not the cupboard.
I used to have a cat kind of like that. He was rowdy though. I got him from outside. Likes to bite and scratch. And he also used to sleep on his cat food. I don't know why, but we had like cans for him, and he would sleep on those cans every night.
There's no one in here.
I feel like he's like a dragon, like sleeping over his treasure.
There's no one behind it.
And he used to try to steal my food. I could never cook around that cat. I'd always have to put him in a different room, or else he'll try to jump the counters and steal my food. He's protecting his food. Either that, or he's so impatient on me waking up to feed him that he has to sleep on his food.
Yeah, how am I now? What? Yeah.
Noises can be heard coming from the hallway. Tom goes to check, and the door handle, which leads to their bedroom, can be seen moving up and down. And when he checks inside, no one's there. In this next clip, the couple are relaxing watching TV when Carleen notices something strange.
Right, we've just paused the TV because Carleen reckons the candles moved.
It did.
Well, I didn't see it, but I just want to film just to see if it happens again.
The candles moved?
Can you move the candle again, please? Nothing's happening.
It did do it. It moved.
See, when I do stuff like this, my candles
Can you
move
please
too.
move the
Like,
candle again?
it changes like the size of the flame.
It moved.
I told you.
Can you move the candle again, please? Try really hard to move the candle. It's moving.
Told you.
Oh, the whole candle's moving. Okay, not the I'm sitting here looking at the fire like it's gonna move the flames around.
Can you try again?
Yeah, if that thing flies off the table, you're gonna probably regret it. I could see that thing flying across the table.
Okay, stop moving the candle.
And the man was never in the air. He just absolutely nonsense.
This poor man.
While the couple are watching TV, Carleen says the candles moved. Tom films them and asks whatever is there with them to move the candles, and weirdly, it does just that. Not once, not twice, but 3 times on command. And then, in the next clip, we see the couple relaxing in their living room again when the candle suddenly slides right across the table, creeping both Tom and Carleen out. This following clip, the couple are disturbed by their lights flickering on and off.
So we're just watching TV, and I've noticed that the light in our bedroom keeps flickering on and off. So I don't know what that's all about.
The ghost is throwing a party in their bedroom.
Let's see what the f is going on. What is it, Rory?
If I was the ghost, I would wait till like 4 a.m. to turn on like a radio or something like with speakers and just blast music really loud. Just start my own party at 4 a.m. One time I had a candle lit and I fell asleep. I wake up to it just in time to blow out the candle. It was almost at the bottom. Are candles like designed to put themselves out? I can't remember. Like they'll eventually go out, I think.
What the hell is going on?
No? Oh, that's not good. Well, it's great that you woke up in time to put out
Tom
the
investigates his bedroom, where the light can be seen flicking on and off, but no one is operating the light switch. In this final clip, whatever is haunting Tom and Carleen's home decides to show itself.
Oh, finally.
The door can be heard rattling over and over. Tom goes to check, and, well, did you catch it? When Tom opens the door, someone or something can be seen peeking round the corner of the hallway before it quickly slips away out of sight.
Oh,
Tom
that's
sees
so
it,
cool.
flicks the light on, and Rambos it, as Casperside would say, but he doesn't find anyone. The frightening paranormal activity that Tom and Carleen have experienced in their home has left viewers stunned. Their TikTok page, Flat7 Ghost,
The
is
fact they
flooded
had
with
so
comments
much
praising
activity
the
and
couple's
haven't seen it
bravery,
yet,
but
it's amazing.
some are worried and hope things calm down soon. Some commenters suggest that Tom and Carleen shouldn't be messing with whatever is haunting their home, as
I
it
wouldn't.
doesn't
I'd be
appear
afraid
to
to
be
piss it
friendly,
off.
and warn that interacting with it could make things worse. Some even go as far as suggesting that they should cleanse their home to rid it of any evil presence. But what do you think? Is Tom and Carleen's flat haunted by something
I mean, does that
sinister?
usually work,
Let
though?
me know down below.
Because for like poltergeist, I don't know if it works.
This next creepy video comes from the ghost hunting channel Midwest Ghost Hunter. Ian heads out in the dead of night to the supposedly haunted
This guy looks
Vicksburg
familiar.
Cemetery all alone.
I think
or
we've
so
seen
he
some of his
thought.
stuff.
It's just when you're out here alone, and damn, that's just very unnerving. Is anyone out here with me? Could you give me a sign of your presence? My name is Ian. I'm just out here taking a stroll, a nightly stroll. Now it's probably an odd time to be out here, but oh shit. Dude, okay, that's not normal.
Ian makes his way down a wooded path, and what sounds like footsteps can be heard quietly walking towards him from the shadows. Ian becomes spooked, but continues on.
I'm coming towards you.
See, unless he
Whoever you
finds
are,
like an actual like
I
figure,
hear somebody walking.
I don't know what to
up
think
and
of
down
these
this
kind of
trail.
videos. It scared me. I was
Could you
like,
walk
how
towards
did
me?
I fall asleep and forget the candle? I mean, I've done something similar, like in the bath.
God.
Like sometimes I light candles and I like almost fall asleep.
Oh my god.
I think I'm a bit notorious for like passing out in
I'm
the
sorry.
bathtub.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
The footsteps were now much
I've done it a
closer
couple
and
times,
more
okay?
defined. Yet as you can see in front of me, there is nothing but an empty void.
Disembodied footsteps.
This time, louder footsteps can be heard again coming from the darkness surrounding Ian. Ian eventually
Is he
reaches
really getting
the
so
cemetery
excited
where he
over those
spots a
footsteps?
tombstone under a tree. He decides to call out.
Don't
and then
fall
this
asleep like that,
happens.
Goffy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's a bad habit. Sometimes I come home from
This whole
work and I
grave's in
just
shambles.
want to relax and
I'm sorry
I
that
lay
your
down and that's it.
tombstone has been destroyed.
I've gotten better though.
happened?
Like if I feel too tired, I'll take a shower.
Is it
instead.
vandalized? Whoa. Okay, I just heard you.
At this moment, a woman's whisper intelligently responds to my question.
Holy crap.
As Ian asks if someone has vandalized the grave, a woman's voice can be heard whispering the word, yeah. Amazed by this, Ian decides to get out his K2 meter and ask further questions.
You don't have to be shy, ma'am. As I said, I'm just here to visit. I'm here with nothing but respect. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes right now.
Oh, he's got the
But that's
mosquito
okay.
spray.
It's worth
Gonna
it.
go spray the ghost
If I
with
could
it.
just hear your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I heard that.
It's lonely here.
Ian asks the woman to talk to him again, and she does. This time, she sounds like she says, "It's lonely here." Ian mentions
That's so
that after
sad.
conducting
Aw.
some
Give the
research,
ghost a hug,
he
damn
found
it.
out that the grave belongs to Vesta Black Davis, who passed away in 1875 and
That's a
was buried
long
there
time.
all on her own. Maybe
1875.
that's why she was so keen to talk and replied with, "It's lonely here." Ian continues his investigation around the supposedly haunted cemetery. While he's looking at the graves, he hears footsteps again and decides to follow them.
Hello?
That's so creepy to like
I heard you walking again.
just take a stroll through the woods and then come across a
I would
cemetery
really
with
like
two
to get
graves.
to know you. Oh, it is so scary out here. You have no idea how freaky it is.
My infrared camcorder just captured this ethereal form, drifting through the darkness.
Oh yeah, there's like a small little figure there.
Could this be the same spirit that has been walking up and down this trail all throughout the night?
As Ian follows the footsteps, his static infrared camera captures a mysterious translucent figure moving behind him. But
Goodness.
who or what is it? Ian comes across a tombstone which some people have said, quote, glows in the dark. And sure enough, he spots several glowing orbs floating around the grave. But then it gets
Abandoned
even
cemeteries
weirder.
are so
Could you
sad.
do that one more time?
I don't know. Like,
Oh,
I don't
whoa,
know.
whoa.
I don't want to say
What the
anything,
hell
but at
was
the same
that?
time, it's like every time I think about
Oh,
cemeteries,
whoa,
I
whoa.
just like I don't want to be there.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. That sounded like the fence.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty busy in the afterlife. You know, you get a bunch of
Did
people
you just
there,
rattle this
and
fence?
they're all hanging out together. And if they don't like
'Cause
each
that was
other,
you,
that's
and you just rattled this
that
fence.
sucks.
Could you do it again?
I wonder if people in the afterlife just hate each other, like they just like don't like each other.
Whoa. Holy moly.
As Ian asks for more glowing orbs, the fence all of a sudden begins to rattle. Ian asks whatever is there to
I
do
mean,
it
they need to
again,
take,
and
a
bizarrely,
caretaker
the fence
keeping the
rattles
place clean
again.
and such.
Ian looks around and
Yeah.
discovers the grave belongs to a little girl named Nanny. Ian continues asking questions at the grave, and things
Like they
get a
need
little
someone to
bit
like
creepy.
drop off
Is there
flowers
anybody
every
else
now
that's
and
buried
again,
here?
and make sure the plants don't
Whoa,
get too tall.
I just heard your voice. Could you say it once more?
You know, groundskeepers for
Dude,
cemeteries
oh my God,
pay
I just
very
heard
well.
you again.
I just received an intelligent response from what sounds like a ghostly little girl, and now realize that
But I
there
wouldn't
actually
imagine
may
that they
be
have to
two
work all the
spirits
time,
haunting
maybe
this
like once or
gravesite.
twice a week.
Nanny Bickle, who passed away at the age of 5, and Ida Bickle, who passed away at age 7.
Ian asks if anyone else is buried there, and
plant
then the
should
voice of a little girl can be heard
be able
whispering
to
the name
grow
Ida.
from our dead
Ian discovers
bodies.
that Ida
You know,
is Nanny's
sometimes they
sister,
do.
buried in the neighbouring
Like if,
grave. Then later on, at around
If
3
you
a.m.,
are
Ian
buried with a
decides to
wooden
snap some
casket, I'm
photos
pretty
of the
sure after a
grave,
certain
and what
amount
he
of time, like
captures
plants grow
astonished
through it.
both him
And then who
his
knows, maybe a
viewers.
beautiful tree will grow from that.
Could you smile?
What I'm afraid of though is I don't like being like buried near a tree because sometimes elementals are
All right, I'm
inside
gonna
trees.
count to 3, okay?
And sometimes
And I
they
want
can
you to
like
pose for this photo.
keep you there. You know, like
1,
fuse to your
2,
soul or your body
3.
and just keep you trapped.
If you look at this photo closely, there appears to be 2 misty little girls staring
Oh, that's
into the
so
camera
creepy.
from the gravesite. They both appear to be in their adolescence, have long hair, and dark beady eyes. In the photo taken afterwards,
great
they
photo.
are completely gone. I was already under the belief that Nanny and
I
Ida's
visited
ghosts
my
were in my
great-grandparents'
presence.
grave and
I
one
now
of
have
those
photographic
plaques,
proof
and there's a
to
hole
back it
in
up.
front of the tombstone. I don't know if it ever got taken
Ian
care
decides
of,
to take photos
but
of
my
the grave where the
great-grandma's
little girls
tombstone,
Nanny
her
and
death
Ida
date
are
was never
buried.
put on
And
it.
captured in one of the photographs
Really? Oh
taken
my
by
God.
Ian, we can see 2 ghostly apparitions of what looks like little
You know,
girls.
I don't
standing
know how
behind
long
the
it would
fence,
take, but
staring
sometimes
right
tombstones,
at
like the
Ian.
writing on it
Then,
gets
in
faded.
the photo taken afterwards, the 2 ghostly figures are nowhere to be seen.
I think
Ian's
it'll
viewers
take
were
like
amazed by this
300 years for
footage,
that to happen
convinced
though.
that everything Ian encountered at the Vicksburg Cemetery
Because we have a
was
cemetery here from
100%
like the
real
1800s, I
paranormal
think.
evidence. Ian
And it's a
recounts
very
his
small
chilling
one. I
encounter
think
that
it's a
night as,
tuberculosis
quote, 2 ghost girls in
cemetery.
an old cemetery.
Or
But
something
what do you
with,
think? Did Ian capture real paranormal
fever,
activity on camera
like,
at this
certain
supposedly
fever,
haunted cemetery?
And
You
there's
tell
maybe
me.
like 50 graves there, and some of the writing is still legible, but it's faded.
Many daredevils seek out haunted locations, but this next adventurer might have bitten off more
The
than he
tombstone
could
still
chew.
looks new, they
YouTube
just never put-
explorer
oh, okay.
Omega decided to embark on a
That's so
solo
weird. I
camping
thought that'd
trip
be like
through
one of the
New
biggest
Zealand's
like things
area's
to put on
site,
there is the
its
death
oldest
date.
abandoned train tunnel. A relic from 1893, the railway was meant to connect communities but fell victim to financial mishaps. Despite its potential, by the 1950s, all hopes were dismantled, leaving the tunnel a forgotten relic of history. But
Wow.
its dark corridors came to life
Can you guys
once more
imagine
when
like working
recently
in one
it
of those
became part
tunnels
of a
back in the day?
cycling route. Armed with
Being like a
little more
miner?
than his camera and his loyal dog Max for company, Omega sought to uncover the mysteries of this long-abandoned tunnel. What you're about to see is their chilling experience.
Let's go back in. Here it is.
Yeah, my great-grandmother passed in the early 2000s. Mine did too. My great-grandmother did, I think. I think she lived like a year or two past Katrina.
Max, come here.
Remember?
Come here.
I think it was like 2006 or 7.
Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that?
It sounds like a toy.
What the?
Was that happy? Oh, it's Happy Birthday. That's. I was like, what is that song? That is very annoying, though.
Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh!
Oh, damn.
Hurry up! Max! Max! Get on!
Deep within the tunnel, a chilling melody fills the air. Omega and Max follow the sound, curious to find its source. They stumble upon a child's toy, eerily playing Happy Birthday, but who placed it there in such a desolate spot? Omega calls out, hello, but gets no reply. Then, as he pans the camera round, his torchlight reveals something that made his blood turn cold. A creepy, humanoid figure can be seen standing motionless,
Like, it has
staring out
color
from
and
one of the side
everything,
tunnels,
like a full
just
apparition.
waiting and watching Omega and Max from the shadows. Omega and Max then flee in absolute fear. After witnessing the eerie presence in the shadows of the tunnel, Omega's viewers were left both bewildered and unsettled. The haunting image of that lurking figure has sparked countless speculations. While Omega managed to safely leave
He
the
looks
tunnel's
almost
grasp,
like he was
the
wearing like a
question
miner
remains,
uniform
who
too.
or what is this, and what were their or its
Like he has like
intentions?
overalls on
Drop
or
a comment
something.
below with your thoughts on this one.
A camper's nightmare. Oh, another
You can
camp
expect to hear
video.
some unusual sounds when you're out in the woods, but this was different.
Looks like a Halloween
Louise from the
dummy.
YouTube
Can you
channel
imagine
Camper
somebody
Vibe
just
is
dumping
no
like a
stranger
random
to
prop
spending nights
in the
alone in the
tunnel?
woods. Yet
Just to
nothing
scare
could
people?
have prepared her for the chilling encounter she was about to face. Unbeknownst to her,
Yes,
she'd
I
chosen
can.
to set up camp in Derringwood, Kent.
Listen,
These
maybe
woods
when
are
I'm older
infamously
and I
known as
have
one of
like
the
my
most haunted
retirement, I'm just
places
gonna
in
buy
the whole
a
of the
realistic creepy
UK,
dummy
and
and I'm just
Louise's
gonna
intended
put it in random
relaxing camp
places.
quickly turned
Just to
into the
scare
most
people, like,
terrifying
in the
camping
middle of the
experience
woods.
she'd ever had.
Just go to campsites and just drop it off and leave.
There is a lot of noises in these woods. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? Honestly, I've never known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes. There's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... Well, I don't really know how to describe it, but...
Trying to enjoy her night in the woods, Louise keeps being interrupted
heck
by
are they
strange
camping where you can
noises.
hear
Having never
airplanes? It's
experienced
kinda weird.
anything quite like this, an unsettling feeling began to creep over Louise. There was something distinctly off about these woods. As it
If
turned
you're
out,
hearing a bunch
her
of airplanes in
intuition
the
was
woods, you're
spot
probably
on.
not going far into them enough. Between the owls, the rains, and the planes and the trains. Trains? Trains in the woods? Anywhere in the USA. I don't know, here we don't have any airplanes. We have a private airport, I think an hour away, but I don't really see airplanes. We get a lot of asteroids though. Like when I get off work at like 5 in the morning before the sun sets or rises, you see things fall out of the sky every week. And it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I'm driving home, I'll see like little pieces of rock fall from the sky. Shooting stars. Yeah, I think they're shooting stars. Like certain parts of the world, you can see them very often.
Pretty convinced there's been a person or persons. I've never wanted the morning to come as much as I do right now.
In the dead of night,
She sounded like she got no
can
wink
be
of
heard
sleep.
walking around outside Louise's tent. The footsteps.
The animals
sound
kept
like
her up
2
all
feet,
night with between
walking
the
heavily through
airplanes, the
leaves right next to
trains.
where she's sleeping. But then they all of a sudden stop, as if whatever is out there
That's
is
never a
standing
good sign.
still
When everything
right
gets quiet
outside her tent.
in the
For
forest,
a while,
that's
it
usually a
stays
bad
silent
sign.
outside, but then something can be heard scratching her tent before it lets out a
You can
terrifying
see
noise.
them
After
every
this,
night if you
nothing
look.
happens for around
Yeah.
an hour and 20 minutes when Louise is awoken
I
again
never
by
pay
noises.
attention to it
This
till I'm
time, fed
driving,
up with
and I always
whoever
see them.
or whatever is outside, she plucks up the courage to take a
You
look.
gotta make a wish when you see them though. That's how it works. There had to be another round of footsteps. An hour and 20 minutes after the first. Whatever it was enough to set off the sleeping crows. Yeah, something's out there if the crows are making that noise.
That's just the owls. I didn't want to turn
I
the light
can't
on
see
earlier
anything
because
since I live in town.
I swear to God, that
Yeah,
was
when you're in the
footsteps.
city, it's kind of hard to see stuff like that.
That's just the owls, though.
Every wish would be for
This is definitely the
to be
scariest night I've
4,000
ever read
feet
in a
tall.
Louise takes a look outside.
That's
but
like the
no
perfect
one's there.
size, right?
Whatever was
Taller is
walking
better.
outside her tent seems to have disappeared, although
You wanna
it
be a
managed to
titan?
disturb the crows. Louise,
Be a
clearly
titan and
scared
eat
by this
people.
terrifying encounter while solo camping in the woods alone, says that this was,
Yes, but
quote,
not
the
ugly.
most scared she's
Hey, they
ever
have
been
pretty
while
titans.
camping. And who can blame her? Can you imagine lying there in your tent, hearing footsteps circling you in the darkness, unsure if it's someone trying to play tricks or something far more unsettling? I'll ask you this.
Fanboy
Would you
giants.
be able to
Yes,
endure a
that's-
night
that's
like
exactly
that?
what we
all
need.
alone in the darkness of the woods? Personally, I wouldn't dare. This next scary video comes from the YouTube channel Pain Dice. Eric is
Oh, no.
disturbed by strange noises coming from another part of his house. He grabs his phone, hits record, and he goes to investigate.
No, yo creo que ya me voy a subir, banda, porque ya me está dando mucho miedo. La neta.
I didn't understand a lick of what he said. What language did he speak? What came out of his tongue?
Seas mamón, son unas
Oh,
manos.
those are hands. There's hands on the glass. That's very
Ay, güey.
sensual. The ghost is flirting with him?
Parecen como de niño pequeño.
As Eric is searching for the source of the strange sounds, he spots a pair of hands pressed against the glass. But whose are they? Eric calls out to whoever or whatever is on the other side of the glass, but he gets no reply. Eric turns off his light, and when he turns it back on,
I don't know. Maybe it's Romanian.
Disappeared. However, moments later, they reappear, and then this happens.
It could be Russian. I see some of the box labels. Is he gonna touch hands?
Hola?
Approach with caution. The hands are a little bit smaller. Oh shit. She had no eyes. Oh, that's creepy. Very creepy.
Eric approaches with caution and the camera begins to glitch. Then, when he reaches out to touch the hands, a pale face with its mouth wide open appears right in front of him. And Eric runs for his life. YouTube viewers were left terrified by this video uploaded to the channel Paying Dice, with many suggesting that whoever or whatever this is a sinister presence, and that Eric needs to sell up and leave his house as soon as possible. But what do you think is going on here?
Maybe he's being haunted by something
in the
good.
comment section.
Doesn't seem like the ghost means any harm.
This next ghost video was recorded and uploaded to the YouTube channel Ghost23. Armed with nothing but his camera, Idol, the man behind the channel, braves the untamed wilderness of a Philippine jungle encircled by towering mountains.
A jungle in the Philippines.
Of something extraordinary.
Okay.
A waterfall. However, this isn't just any waterfall.
I don't know.
Legend has
That
it
was not
that this
a way
natural
to be
wonder is
scary.
under the watchful eyes of an
The ghost was
Encanto,
flirting with
a
him. We all know
nature
it.
spirit believed to inhabit the dense foliage and said to possess the ability to assume human
Foliage?
form. This is what
It's
idols
foliage.
found deep in
Why
the
did
jungle.
you say it like that?
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, sino ka po? Sino ka?
Is that a person?
Sino ka? Sino ka?
They're moving kind of weird. That was very odd. Oh, they were not being nice, I think. Yeah, maybe they were trying to scare him. Who knows?
Sino ka po?
Maybe they were just being a creep. Trying to catch a peek to see what's inside his house.
Sino ba kayo? Hello? Sino yung napapakita dito? Woo!
Just before nightfall, Idol spots a thin, human-like figure standing on a rock next to the water. The figure just stands there, motionless, possibly even watching Idol. Idol calls out, but it doesn't answer.
Yeah, it's
Then
staring
whoever
right at him.
or
Like, you
whatever
see, like, the
it
head
is just
facing
turns
him.
slowly before calmly stepping into the leaves and disappearing out of sight. Idol follows it as quickly as he can up the slippery slope, but the mysterious figure is nowhere to be seen. Commenters on this video believe Idol captured real footage of a ghost on camera, but what's your take? Is this a ghost caught on camera? And if not, how did
It's
it
hard
move
to tell
so
if it's a
quickly up
ghost,
such a
though.
steep, wild slope? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
Number 4, a haunting hand.
This next creepy video comes from the YouTube channel Unearthly Wanderings. During a regular Saturday live session, an unexpected moment caught the attention of both Julie and her fellow paranormal investigators. As they discussed their findings and experiences, they noticed something unusual happening with Terry's camera. What was meant to be a standard live stream between friends soon turned into an eerie moment they'd never forget.
I think.
Yeah.
Hear that?
And you're not touching anything, are you, Terry? Like,
no.
I wonder
in
what
and out,
happened.
like you're going in and out.
No, nothing. You guys see me more clear than I see me on this thing. I gotta turn off the light. There.
Oh, that's better.
Now you can see.
You got one on your nose, a dot on your nose.
Hold on.
Oh, that's
There.
good.
Okay.
Her
Everything's
face looks
good.
different though.
In your mouth.
What?
Yeah, when you
touching
make your
your
head, it
mouth.
went from your nose to in your mouth.
Did you spot it?
What the hell?
Disturbingly, behind Terry's shoulder, a pair of fingers can be seen clasping onto her. The group notice it,
Oh,
but
that's
Terry
creepy.
is completely unaware. Realizing the gravity of what they might have witnessed, the team immediately convenes another meeting to show Terry what happened.
Okay, ready? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now watch over your shoulder over here. Watch over your shoulder.
I wouldn't know what to think of that.
Oh god. Not yet. Wait.
What's that?
Hang
I'm
on.
getting the feels already. It's not even on yet.
Ready? There.
What's
Look.
that?
Look. Look at it.
What the hell is that?
Shit.
I'm gonna play it again. Hang on. That's so freaking creepy. Look
Oh
at
my
it.
gosh. That's not even cool. I don't know.
Like a spider or something, doesn't it?
Ready? Look
What
at it.
is that?
What the hell?
That's
That's
crazy,
what I
guys.
saw.
I don't know. That's unexplainable to me.
That's
I have
what
no
I
idea.
saw.
Upon reviewing the footage, the spectral fingers are unmistakably present, leaving even Terry, who was at the epicenter of the mystery, at a loss for words. Terry candidly admits that the phenomenon was unexplainable to her. Unearthly Wanderings viewers are
Yeah, that
convinced
was
that
creepy.
they
Just
witnessed
seeing it
a
again gives me
genuine
the
paranormal
chills.
event, but the question remains,
I wonder if she
what's
had
your
any other
take on this?
experiences
Share
after
your
that.
thoughts in the comments below.
The Haunting of Arash.
These set of creepy clips come from TikTok, uploaded by Arash Afnan. Arash says he's been tormented in his own home by something sinister and decided to document and upload his encounters to the internet. This is what they showed.
Latson or Lane McCain. What does that sound like? A fire alarm? Oh, it's a keyboard. Is that a Pokemon? What is that? The ghost is choking the
A
chicken.
toy on the floor emits some kind of interference. Arash puts
That's
it on the
funny.
table and walks away, but then another toy behind him makes a noise. This was only the beginning.
Papa,
Oh,
di
no.
mana main dengan siapa tu?
Emily pergi masuk bilik. Masuk bilik dulu.
Wait, I see a second pair of hands.
Assalamualaikum.
The fuck?
Arash's child can be seen playing with another child. However, there were no other children in the house. Arash shouts, and the hands disappear, and when he rushes over to where the hands were seen, no one's there. In this next clip, Arash is in his kitchen when he's disturbed by noises coming from one of the cupboards.
There's nothing there. Oh? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Just a random set of hands just inside the cupboard.
Loud banging noises can be heard echoing off the cupboard door. Arash opens it up, but no one's in there. A bottle then mysteriously moves on its own, and then a hand appears to slide the door closed while the sound of giggling can be heard. But where did it come from? This next clip, Arash is awoken by noises coming from his living room.
Dari tadi main ketuk-ketuk dengan selimut anak bersepah kat sini.
Again with the tapping.
Diam pula. Ketuklah lagi. Dubis ambil selimut dubis ni.
This time, the knocking can be heard coming from the cabinet under the TV, but when he opens it, there's nothing inside. Then, as he's leaving, another noise like a child's voice makes him turn, and suddenly, in the middle of the room, something that looks like a child is standing with the blanket over its head. That wouldn't be the last time it would use the blanket to show itself.
Again with the creepy ghost figure.
Muscle.
Oh, that was
Arash finds his
weird.
child sat in front of whatever is hiding under the blanket. Arash calls his son over, but he refuses and just sits there looking menacingly at Arash. Then, when Arash runs over, a voice can be heard saying, and the blanket falls to the ground. However,
so
later that
weird.
evening, the activity continues.
Dubis. Kenapa Dubis selalu main dengan dia tu?
Kalau Papa nak tahu, Papa buka sini je.
Arash and his son find the blanket standing on the sofa.
I have no words.
He walks right up to it and
That's kinda
pulls the
creepy.
blanket off, but there's nothing under it. On another night, Arash's son decides to record a selfie video when something creepy happens.
What the fuck? The girl from The Ring came out of her out of their laundry.
Something with long dark hair appears to pop up out of the washing machine before quickly ducking back down. Arash's son goes to look, but he can't see it. Terrified, he yells for his mother. In this next clip, Arash finds his son acting rather strange.
Hey Dubis, kenapa duduk kat meja? Siapa pasang TV kuat tu? Huh?
What the fuck? Oh, what?
Jom Dubis, jom.
Arash finds his son under the dining table.
I don't
tells
know,
him to
that
be
looks
quiet
set up to me.
and points up to the top of
I
the
don't think that's
table.
real.
Arash checks what his son was saying, and then a child's hand quickly grabs the doll off the table.
The hand looks
but
so fake.
It couldn't
It
have
looks
been
really
his son's
tiny.
hand, as he hasn't moved. He tells his child to get out from under the table, but then a terrifying screeching noise prompts his son to repeat his first instructions, and the video ends there. On another night, Arash is awoken by noises again. He grabs his phone and goes to investigate. In the middle of the night, whistling can be heard in the living room. Then suddenly, a child's hand reaches up over the TV before disappearing. Arash runs to look, but there's nothing there.
That
in
is
this next clip,
wild.
the whistling would lure
If
him
that's
again.
edited, they did a really good job with that. It really does look like there is a haunting.
Whoa.
What the fuck? What was that sound?
A creepy figure can be seen standing behind the curtain. Arash steps closer, and when he pulls the curtain back, there's nothing behind it. In this final clip, Arash hears noises coming from his kitchen.
The fridge? I see. Oh, a person?
Wailing noises can be heard coming from the kitchen. Arash approaches with caution, and then something with long dark hair can be seen peeking out from behind the fridge. It then quickly slips away out of sight. Arash checks where it just was, but finds nothing. Then the hair
so
appears, and it makes the creepiest sound ever. TikTok viewers were left scared to go to sleep after seeing these scary videos uploaded by Arash Afnan. Many viewers speculate that the extensive activity Arash is experiencing is the result of a malevolent entity. However, others argue that
I don't know,
Arash
some of that
is
looks way too
simply
set up
just a
for me to
genius
believe.
at editing and staged the whole thing. But what do you think?
Yeah,
Is
I think
Arash
it's
being
staged.
haunted
I
by
don't
something
know.
sinister, or is it all just for views? You tell me.
Number 2, found footage. Oh, I love found footage
This
videos.
next scary video was uploaded to YouTube
Those are
by
like
user
videos that don't
Damien
have any
Black.
context,
The video
but they're
was
so
captured in
interesting it
Emerson
makes you
County,
wonder.
USA, where strange sightings of shadowy creatures were first reported by locals back in 1957. This footage was on a camera that was found deep in the woods and turned into local authorities in 1997, just 2 miles from where the sightings of shadow beings were reported. Nobody knows
Shadow
who the
beings.
camera belongs to, and nobody ever stepped forward to claim it.
Could you imagine finding like a camera in the woods one day and you check the memory card on it and it's like the creepiest videos you've ever seen?
Do you see that? Over there, look, over there. You see that?
What the hell?
Oh, there's like a ghost or something floating around.
Hey, wait, because that was it again, right there. Wait.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go.
What the fuck is that? That's so fake. No way that's real.
The person recording hears something to the right of him. He pans the camera in that direction, and a strange, translucent figure can be seen moving between the trees. Then, moments later, another figure appears. This one lets out a terrifying scream, and the hikers make a run for it. The screams can be heard getting closer, and the person holding the camera suddenly falls to the floor. The video then ends there shortly afterwards. YouTube viewers have been left terrified by this creepy video, prompting hundreds of people to share their similar experiences. User RavenWDA007 says, "I've had contact with these things twice. It was during sleep paralysis.
Oh my goodness.
But then I get wide awake and I can still see them. I had one pull me down the bed when I was the age of about 9, and just a couple of weeks ago, one sat on my bed. I could feel the bed move and where the indent was." And user Sharad Triama goes ahead and says, "Shadow people are real. I have seen one." There are hundreds of comments just like these on
shadow
this video,
people are never
with
a
people
good
saying
sign.
they've experienced similar scary encounters while out
Apparently
in the woods.
they make people
or
very
at home.
sick when
Damien
they're
Black
around.
claims that this creepy
They,
footage was
they
archived by
feast off of
Sheriff
your
Dennis
health.
Bostwick, and
Like,
that
they'll drain your
Damien,
health,
managed
they'll
to
make
get
you
his
sick.
hands on it. But what do you think? Is this found footage
Unlike
video
spirits,
evidence
like
of
usually
shadow
very
figures
haunted
lurking in the
locations can make
woods,
someone
or is
sick
Damien
after a period
making
of
it all
time.
up?
But shadow
You
people
tell
are
me.
special because they were never human at one point.
In the
I don't
heart
know
of
if they come from
Japan, there
different
lies a
dimensions,
house
but they make
shrouded
people
in
very
whispers
sick
and
when they're around.
shadows. It's
They
the
cause
real-life setting for the
illnesses. They
haunting tale
cause
of Ju-on, or The
disease.
Grudge
A bunch
to
of
Western
weird stuff
audiences.
I've heard of.
Legend tells of a spirit consumed by rage and sorrow that lurks within, waiting to curse anyone bold enough to
elves?
step through its doors. Most steer clear of the Ju-on house, fearing its grim reputation. Yet, a man braved its eerie halls, night vision camera in hand,
Oh my goodness, did he
determined
actually
to
go
uncover
in?
the truth behind the lore. Shockingly,
What a
after this
brave
daring
man.
exploration, the man vanished without a trace. What we have now is the chilling footage discovered on an
he
abandoned
disappeared.
memory
I guess the
card
Grudge
and
got him.
uploaded to the YouTube account JPH88. Brace yourself to witness the last moments of this man's harrowing journey.
Oh no, I'm kind of nervous about this one. Maybe he hears footsteps. Oh, looks like we don't get subtitles. Oh. That's not creepy. Dude, if this place is actually real, I would not go to it. It is. The Grudge is based off of a real house, and this guy's investigating it. This is apparently the Grudge house. I don't know. I'd probably go into it. Probably not by myself. Yo, can you imagine? Of course that's fake, but...
While the man's investigating upstairs, the door to the room he's in suddenly slams shut behind him. The man's stunned.
Maybe that's
and
how he
takes him a
disappeared.
few moments to find the courage to open the door.
Oh, flip
When he
that.
finally
Nope.
does, he looks out into the hallway, but can't see anything. However,
I don't
all
know,
of a
she's
sudden,
kinda
the
cute.
head
What do you
of
guys think?
someone or something with long dark hair can be seen slowly climbing up the stairs. It looks at him and the camera glitches. The man is terrified and takes cover behind the wall. After a short while, he cautiously approaches the door. At first, it looks like nobody's there, but then a figure with long dark hair and a white dress, eerily reminiscent of the Grudge, appears and creepily moves towards the man and then attacks him. The aftermath is unclear, but many speculate that the vengeful spirit of
That's
the Ju-on
spooky.
got
Yeah,
to
the
him.
way she
For a
moves her
short
head and
while,
stuff is
the man
kinda
lies
freaky.
there
I'm
with
not
his
gonna
night vision
lie.
camera tilted towards the door, and what it captured is nothing short of creepy.
Is he like moaning? Oh shit, I didn't notice her. Wait, is there two of them? I don't know. Really don't know what to think of this. Like the eye, her one eye is just really freaky to me. Like you can only see one pupil.
A figure with long dark hair can be seen creepily peeking its head around the door, watching the man as he's laying there. Paralyzed and unable to move, the man can only be heard whimpering as the figure horrifyingly peeks in. This creepy video has terrified YouTube viewers ever since it was uploaded to the account JPH88. with many agreeing with user Jacob Duran 8997 that this gives me chills like you wouldn't believe. I normally don't get them with videos like this, so that usually means there is some kind of truth behind it. The noises the entity was making, her eyes glowing in night vision, and the weird noise the cameraman was making, looks and sounds, all too real to be fabricated. But
I don't know. I think
did
it
this
could
man
be,
encounter
you
the
know,
notorious
fabricated.
grudge
I feel
spirit
like people
inside
can
the
pull it off.
infamous Juon house? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos
his
here.
channel's
And
really
if
fun.
you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads.
All right, I think I'll watch one more, guys. We'll do one more. All right. So we have the scariest real ghost videos caught on camera. This one. If you guys want to watch this one, that's like one of the newer ones, I think. I mean, it doesn't say ghost to me, but for sure scary. Oh yeah.
Morgan Lambert and her husband Eric were
Scary
enjoying
Comp
what
has
they
really
thought
good
would be
videos.
a quiet, uneventful night at their home in Bristol, Virginia. But that tranquility was abruptly shattered when Morgan's ears caught something chilling.
Stop. Like, there is
To
literally
think
no way.
I've seen one of the movies. Yeah, did you guys know they had like 7 Ring movies?
I'm hoping the camera gets
And
up
they
there. I
had
feel
like
I'm
4
losing my
Grudge
mind.
movies, and then they had a movie with them together in it.
No.
What does it sound like?
You. It sounds like you.
Me? Wait, like, this sounds like someone's in the house?
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like you. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't go up there.
Should I call the cops?
I don't know.
I'm gonna check the camera upstairs to make sure no one's here.
I wonder what she's doing.
Are you like messing with me because?
Babe, I really don't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay, it's just Nebula upstairs. There's no one up there.
Let me see if I got
Is
it.
he trying to prank her?
Do you? What was it?
Jesus.
My God!
Dude,
It was under the table.
That thing's full. The cats could not have done that.
What is that?
That's heavy. Oh my God. Okay. Yep, that'll do it.
Morgan's heart races as a chilling voice echoes from upstairs.
I don't know. I think
unmistakably
this
calling
is
her name.
staged. I don't
The
I don't
voice sounds
think this is
eerily
real.
like her husband, Eric, but that's impossible. Eric is standing right next to her, just as stunned as she is. A cold wave of fear washes over her as she realizes something isn't right. What's even more unsettling is that her phone's mic captured the ghostly voice, faint but clear, echoing
That's why
from
I always
above.
get kind of like skeptical about TikTok videos. I think most of them are just not real.
Immediately after, a massive cabinet
All the real
crashes to the
videos
kitchen
seem to
floor
be from
without
like these
warning.
weird
Its weight causing a
accounts
thunderous bang
from like
that echoes through
YouTube
the
channels or
house.
like threads
When Morgan
that just
uploads
like
her
lead
unsettling
to nowhere.
video online,
Like
concerned
random
viewers
videos that
start to
people
fear
just
she
post
might
and then
be
they don't
tormented by
post
a
ever
sinister
again.
entity,
Like
a
they
mimic,
disappear off the map.
or perhaps a shadowy squatter lurking in her attic.
If that
Despite
house
these
is in
fears,
Japan, I wish
Morgan
they would burn
insists
it.
that she and her husband thoroughly searched the
I
upstairs
don't know.
and the attic.
I
finding
honestly
nothing
don't know
but
anything about that
silence.
house.
She believes the disturbances
But for them
are the
to
work
like
of a
not do
poltergeist,
anything with
as
it,
she
it
has
must
long
be
been
real.
haunted by unexplained paranormal
Maybe they
events
think it's gonna be
that
bad luck
seem
to burn it.
relentlessly follow her.
I don't
But,
think anybody
as
lives in it though,
always,
to be honest.
What do you think is truly happening here? Let me know. Deborah, a dedicated caregiver, was
Like,
entrusted by a
I
family
wonder
to
what
stay
they
in their
do with
secluded
haunted
house
houses
while
in
they
Japan,
traveled.
like that nobody want to
The
live in.
elderly
Do they
woman
just
she
like
cared for had been
leave it
bedridden for
alone?
over 2 years, never leaving her bed. At first, the house felt eerily quiet but normal. Deborah occupied her days watching TV or endlessly scrolling through her phone, trying to keep her mind at ease. However, after several unsettling nights, one late evening took a dark turn. While recording a video message for a friend, exhaustion overcame her, and she drifted into an uneasy sleep. The next morning, what she saw in that accidental recording sent a cold chill down her spine.
I fell asleep with my phone recording and my caregiver, a lady that hasn't gotten out of bed or even walked in 2 years. It's just me and her at the house. She hasn't walked in 2 years. I mean, realistically, should she be filming? I turn over and my phone falls. Well, the part I don't understand is, why is the camera on? I'm so confused. Is she sleepwalking?
A shadowy figure silently slipped into the room, standing still and staring intently at Deborah.
It's
before
not a
the
shadow
video
figure, it's
abruptly ended. Who was
a
this
person.
mysterious presence? The
They do
woman
leave
Deborah
them
cared
alone.
for
Okay.
was supposed to be confined to her bed. Haunted by the footage, Deborah kept her fear to herself since the family was away,
I'm so
hoping it was
confused by
just
what
a
I'm watching.
one-time event. But the same unsettling scene unfolded again the next day.
When it's just you and sleeping patient who's bedridden. What is that noise? It sounds like my cat. It sounds just like my cat when he's like grumpy. I'm so confused. Just open the door. It's okay. Just locks the door.
A chilling voice echoed from the other side of the door, whispering, "Deborah," followed by... The relentless knocking echoed through the stillness of the night. What makes this truly unsettling isn't just the sound itself, but the horrifying realization that it's the voice of a woman trapped, unable to escape her bed. So,
That's
who
probably coming
or
from the
what
other room.
is lurking behind the door?
Most
Deborah
likely.
has created a video to unravel her spine-chilling theories about what's really happening.
I legitimately feel like I'm being possessed. Possessed. Something's haunting me. Legit. Like, I don't... What? Who turned the radio on?
The person sitting next to you, most
Who
likely.
turned the radio on?
Several days
The person
pass,
sitting
and
next
one
to you in the
evening,
car probably
Deborah
did.
is alone in her dimly lit bathroom. Suddenly, she hears faint, unsettling noises coming from just beyond
the
the door.
hell?
She reaches for her phone, hoping to capture whatever lurks on the other side.
This has to be one of the worst fake ghost videos I've ever seen. But it's so bad, it's actually entertaining. Just watching this lady pull it off. Shoot, it looks like the shadowy figure who stepped in frame. Yeah, it does. Very true. Oh, that poor dog. Look how startled that dog got. That fucking poor dog. He's like, not this again.
Oh, Jesus.
The chilling voice of an old woman echoes through the bathroom door, softly calling Deborah's name. With her heart pounding, Deborah hesitates before finally opening the door.
She's being haunted by an old woman
only
ghost?
to find nothing but an empty, silent hallway staring back at her. These eerie moments have left viewers gripped with fear, many convinced that a sinister force is at work, aligning with Deborah's growing dread that something malevolent is haunting her and has now invaded her home. What do you believe is happening? Let me know your thoughts below.
What do I think is
Dolls
happening?
have
A
long
very
been
bored
regarded
person
as
at
some of the
home.
most
I don't
unsettling
know.
toys ever created.
Like,
and it's no
the
mystery
videos are
why
just so
they've become a
bad.
staple of our darkest nightmares. From their lifeless gazes to their eerily human-like features, they've inspired countless tales of terror. Horror films have cemented their place as vessels for sinister forces, showcasing dolls possessed by malevolent spirits. But sometimes, these terrifying moments transcend the screen and seep into real life. In the chilling video you're about to witness, a group of friends found themselves in the grip of pure dread while examining their eerie collection of dolls in the garden. They couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't quite right, as if the dolls themselves were watching. Before they began recording, one
Just
of
put
the
a
dolls,
bunch of haunted
dressed in
dolls
pink,
together so they can interact.
inexplicably moved its arm. However,
I don't
what
think that's
happened
ever been
next
a good
would
idea.
freeze their blood and leave them questioning.
Interesting. I really don't know what to make of these dolls. I know that they all are haunted dolls. I'm pretty much 100% sure now that they are all haunted for sure. I mean, we already know that the big one is because we've seen her move in my office. All you fans.
The hair moved, I think. Oh, her head moved. Okay. I saw the hair move and I thought it was just the hair.
Out there have seen her do something. I'm not taking her with me when I move, so if any of you are interested in that doll, please let me know, because I don't want to keep her, but I'd like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested. I don't... Did that... Oh my god, are you kidding me?
That is hilarious.
Her freaking face just moved towards you.
Oh my god, Heather.
Like that legitly just moved.
Oh my god.
She's pissed that she's
Did
being
you
left
see that
behind.
shit?
When you said you're not taking her with you, what
Oh
the
my god.
fuck was that?
I don't know, I just
I
heard
just
that.
heard a girl's voice.
Are you serious? That wasn't one of you?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she really just move?
Her face.
Oh hell no.
What the hell, Mom?
That's not a good sign.
Oh my god. Heather, I got the cold chills from the top of my head to my freaking toe. Oh my god.
What the hell?
I'm just waiting for like a chair to flip or something crazy. I went inside for a few minutes. I was becoming very overwhelmed and was covered with the cold chills.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this shit.
I know, this is just insane.
This is freaking crazy, Heather.
You guys
She
will
actually
see the doll
moved.
move, and then this moonshine behind
I think
us
the
just
head
went
is still
crazy,
moving.
like, I don't know what to think of this, and then this doll here definitely
Wow.
moved.
I'm like blown away here.
A
I am
voice?
so blown away. The f is that? What is that?
Looks like faces in the window of the side door. I've noticed the face in the door in the past
Two
videos.
chilling events unfolded in this recording, and they are impossible to ignore. First, as the eldest of the three discussed passing the cursed doll to a new owner, someone fascinated by haunted memorabilia, the doll ominously tilted its head toward her, as if expressing bitter resentment at the thought of being sent away. The air in the room grew heavier, charged with an unspoken warning. Then, as if to drive home its displeasure, the bells in the back garden began ringing violently on their own. The eerie chime forced everyone to spin around in terror, their eyes darting to the shadows for an explanation. Whatever malevolent force inhabited their home wasn't confined to the doll. It seemed to command the very space around them. In the end, the family had no choice but to move out, desperate to
They
escape
moved
the
out?
creeping
Oh my
dread
God.
that consumed their lives. The doll found a new home with a collector of eerie artifacts who marveled at its sinister charm. He sealed it in a clear box, claiming he wanted to study its movements. For him, it was a source of fascination. But for the family, it was a nightmare they hoped never to relive. I don't know the original source of this video, but it is from somewhere
What
in
the
India.
fuck?
In the video, we can see a strange creature sitting on the sofa, and it's
That
not
is some like
CGI.
AI like weird
What
shit
could it
right
be?
there.
Let me know in the comments down below. Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe,
Just throw an AI
known
video
for
in
their
the
chilling
middle of
adventures on the Ghost
the
Theory
ghost video.
YouTube channel, embarked
funny.
on a spine-tingling investigation of an abandoned house hidden deep within the UK countryside. This crumbling structure, veiled in shadows and shrouded in eerie silence, had been forsaken by time, leaving behind a haunting collection of the family's possessions, a ghostly reminder of lives long gone. As they crept through the decaying doorway, the air grew thick with unease, yet their light-hearted banter betrayed no fear.
I mean,
that house looks
as
pretty
well.
good for not being kept
No, I
for a
thought
while.
the seats look more like the 60s than it does.
It's weird, isn't it?
And the ceiling's not all falling apart
gonna-
yet.
Like,
That stinks.
and even the curtains are very 60s, but
Oh, from the 60s.
It's
oh,
just a
wow.
house full of things from different eras.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's like things they were living in the 90s, but their belongings were from the 60s.
Yeah.
What are these? Obviously, they've been put there by explorers.
They are potions.
Potions?
I don't think they are. I think that's an egg cup.
I think you should drink one and see what
I'm
happens.
going to drink an egg cup.
Drink an egg cup.
As they ventured deeper into the house, a chilling realization crept over them. Low, echoing noises began to fill the air, sending shivers down their spines. Each sound whispering an unspoken truth. They were not alone.
I don't understand.
Why are there...
That was weird.
I wonder what they're gonna get.
Dragged in.
It looks like they've only seen or heard footsteps.
We're not exactly quiet, are we? It doesn't matter.
I need to get one of those one day, like a little GoPro thingy. Just walk around haunted places with it.
The pair then retrieved their instruments, venturing to commune
Oh,
with the
finally, they
spirits
came
lurking in the
prepared.
shadows.
They have a REM pod.
Yet, apart from brief, fleeting disturbances, no substantial proof emerged. After a night spent in the eerie silence of the unknown, they reluctantly ceased their search, the heavy air of disappointment cloaking them. Compelled by a sense of unresolved mystery, they vowed to return. When they did, weeks later, an ominous change had swept through the house.
Oh?
The atmosphere was now thick with an unsettling energy.
Hello?
So they came back?
Shit.
Yeah, someone's living here. Someone's got to be living here.
Fuck off, Ollie.
Because we've moved that table back. That was out the way.
Fuck off. No. All the curtains are drawn and the doors are shut.
It sounds like something's moving around like a table or a piece of furniture.
They're not living here as they're supposed to.
I really hate how the camera's picking up all that guy's nose hairs. Very unsettling. That's the real horror right there. Seeing what's going up with that nose.
No. There's a pen on it as well. It's like a quill. What? Harry Potter's living here. Look at this.
Did you just say Harry Potter's
as soon as
living
they
there?
stepped inside the house, an eerie feeling washed over them. Objects seemed to have shifted from their original places, and unexplained noises echoed through the empty corridors. The immediate suspicion was that an intruder might be lurking in one of the rooms. Treading carefully, they advanced
Maybe
further into
like
the
a homeless
shadowy
person or
interior,
somebody's living in
only
there
to
now.
stumble
Like
upon a
it's
chilling
not occupied.
revelation.
What?
Okay, there's no one here. There's no one.
Oh shit.
The hell?
Break the door down, won't you?
What the f*** is going on?
Well, the ghost isn't going to be happy about that.
What the hell? So how did that happen? There's no breeze. How did that happen?
How did what happen? This? I have no f***ing idea. I am so
From the
confused.
inside.
But I'm convinced there's
I
no
mean,
one here.
every window has a
I'm convinced there's no one here.
fucking hole in it.
Elliot methodically positioned a few baby monitors around the room,
There you
unaware
go.
that something sinister was lurking, waiting to emerge from the shadows.
These guys came prepared. They have all the equipment. Oh, they got movement.
Shit. Shit.
What?
It's a coughing sound.
There's someone outside. I definitely heard someone outside.
For f***'s sake. I heard that.
I'm just waiting for something to like jump on screen. Like a little jump scare.
Joe's nerves tightened as the faint, unsettling noises persisted, drifting through the air like whispers of the night. His senses sharpened to a razor's edge, confirming his suspicion that something, or someone, was prowling nearby. Driven by a mix of fear and determination, he rigged a camera to peer out into the darkness. Yet, as the lens captured the obscure shadows, the situation spiraled into further strangeness, wrapping Joe in a chilling sense of unease.
It's now been a couple of hours, and now I've just heard
Joe's
someone
looking like he's
outside.
not having a fun night.
Someone out there. There has to be someone out there.
I need to put my light on.
And they want to come back in because they want to go to sleep or something.
Mm.
Unless it's not.
Unless it's paranormal.
Well, what I'm going to do...
Yeah, Joe looks like
Leave
he's
this, yeah.
paranoid or upset or
While
something.
we go back in there a second.
I'm just gonna get the stuff to pack up.
Yeah.
Shh. Joe.
Hmm.
Did you hear that?
No.
Someone's just tried to come through the door. What? Someone's just trying to go through the door at the other end. The latch just went. Seriously.
From their vantage point outside the house, Elliot and Joe felt certain they could identify the source of those eerie sounds. Yet, as the whispers grew louder, their confidence swiftly dissolved into a chilling dread.
They're still hearing noises.
Low bass knocking coming that way. I can hear that. Do you want us to leave?
Well, that was a loud knock.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Hello? We're just urban explorers.
I don't know. I think the ghost wants them to leave or something.
Yeah, that's f***ed up. Don't like that at all.
Tell me that's paranormal.
It's paranormal. Like,
Do you know, that's made me jump, but it's also made me like, okay, there's just someone puffing about then. Do you know what I mean? You just, okay, now what then?
yeah.
I've got a fucking camera down there. I'll see him.
Wait, no, what, you think it's somebody pissing around?
There's no fucking way that a fucking ghost stood there punching that. If there's someone there, they're still there, because you would hear them walking away. There's actually a gap as well.
Oh, they can see us.
There's a shadow.
There's all somebody
No,
just
it's a
sitting
gap.
outside
It's a
the
gap.
window messing
Look,
with
hang
them.
on. You turn the light off. Turn this back onto colour.
Oh yeah, you can see us.
Yeah.
Listening to us as well and just... Wait,
There's someone out there around with us.
Knows what we're doing.
It makes
Wait.
me annoyed now. I get
There's
irritated.
actually someone out there just messing with them.
Frustrated, suspecting a prank, Joe resolved to
Oh,
investigate
that's so
further.
good. That's funny.
But as he approached, an eerie chill ran through the air, and the ordinary scene twisted into something utterly bizarre.
Yeah.
Hello?
Do you see them?
No.
Of course you don't. I need to go and have a look around the building. Which just doesn't really feel safe to me.
These guys are starting to
There's
look
someone
like
around.
amateurs.
If it's you, if there is a spirit, and it's you making these sounds,
Which is
can you
weird because they have good
do it
equipment.
inside
I
the
don't
building?
understand.
I asked you before if you want us to...
That was a click.
There's the knocking again. Ooh.
There's literally no one in there.
Just stick the camera outside, make sure
There
there's
is
no
no
one
one out
walking
here.
around.
Elliot mustered his courage and ventured outside to explore the area around the house. Alone in the engulfing darkness, an eerie chill crept down Joe's spine, as if unseen eyes were watching his every move.
Shit.
I mean, he's in there by himself
Accidentally
now.
Stop recording there.
It's just him and the ghost.
Holy shit. Elliot. No. What did you just? What did you just?
There's no one here.
Either I thought you were coming back in because something is slammed in the kitchen while you were outside.
I'm coming back in because
I'm so jumpy now.
There's no one out here. I've just gone around the entire...
I've just accidentally stopped recording because I myself so much.
Damn, is he being called out?
Shit. Something isn't quite right.
What is going on here?
No, right?
This.
No. It sounded like someone just smacked one of these doors. A door here or a cupboard in there. I've no idea.
But I was walking around.
What? So something's just smacked something while you're outside?
So they got no
A chilling
evidence?
knock jolted Joe, causing him to fumble and halt the recording abruptly. Elliot checked and confirmed with a shiver that there was nobody outside. So, what unseen force was behind these eerie disturbances?